voice of the beat. You know what I won't blaze up. Come on, blaze up.
It's the beat for me.
Wow, 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 for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Drop it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Do it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Come on, baby, we love. For your boy, for your boy, for your boy, for your boy. Hustle for your boy, fix it for your boy. Drop it for your, wow, 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 lift it up.
Good morning, family. How y'all doing? Happy Thursday. I hope y'all are doing well. Shout out to everybody in the building, y'all. Come on in, like the video. It is the morning Joce. Come on in, like the video. It's Thursday, one more day to Friday. We gonna make it, y'all. Come on in, get the likes up on the video. Shout out to y'all. You know, this morning, well, today when after I took my shower and all that stuff, I had put on my shirt, and it's a Chicago Bulls shirt. And I just had it on me, girl. I said, you know, I don't know why, because I don't know if a lot of y'all know this. Those who've been on the channel know. But after Hurricane Katrina, I moved to Florida and then to Chicago and then to Atlanta, right? But when I touched down in Chicago, it felt like a familiar place. It felt like home, a home away from home. I didn't like it geographically where it was because it was too far away to get in the car and drive. But I'm talking about the city as itself, man. It just reminded me of home. But after I finished meditating this morning, I was just sitting here thinking, and it just dawned on me. I said, you know, in my past life, I know I probably would have moved to Chicago, especially if I was around in that era of like Reconstruction, where they was acting crazy in the South. I probably wouldn't have lived up there for good, but I definitely would have went up there. Yes, I would have. I said, that's probably why it feels like home, and it felt like home when I went there. But then I started thinking to myself, I said, now the other popping part down there was Harlem at the time. I said, now I wouldn't live in Harlem, but I definitely get me a little yeah up there. Oh yeah, definitely would have had me a little yeah up there getting to the money. Yeah, would have got one getting to the money legally though. At any rate, y'all, I just be thinking to myself, you know, it's good to sit in your own thoughts. You'd be surprised what you come up with. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, shout out to everybody in the building, y'all. Get the likes up on the video. Get the likes up on the video. You know, speaking of Harlem, when I went to Harlem, no shade, but I saw a lot of Hispanics. And I know they have Spanish Harlem. But I guess I was looking for the Harlem I saw on TV. And that's my problem because I never went to New York single-handedly as an adult earlier than that. But I was looking for black. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying I didn't see it. It's just that I saw a lot of other people. And when I got there, I just wanted it to be us. You know what I'm saying? I'm selfish like that. I wanted it to be us. I didn't want to go see Pedro and them. I didn't come for all of that. If I want to go see Pedro and them, I could have saw them over here, there in the third. You know, I don't know. At any rate, y'all, come on in, get the likes up on the video, and shout out to New York. I ain't talked to y'all in a while, too. Shout out to the people, y'all. Like the video, subscribe to the channel if you are new. We do this Monday through Friday. This is the morning Joce. We do it Monday through Friday. Y'all, morning announcements really quickly. It is imperative that you guys do your genealogy. It is important, Black America, especially for you. There is an inheritance waiting for you, but you won't know it if you don't do your genealogy. I'm not selling a genealogy. I don't sell courses. I am just encouraging you to start your own journey to figure out who it is you are. Again, I don't recommend you buy anybody's services, and I'm not selling genealogy. I'm not selling you anything. I'm just encouraging you to tap into your own self and your own family history. It will benefit you, not me. Okay. Also, ground, meditate, pray, whatever it is. Tap into that higher power, the higher source within yourself, to the Most High God, ancestors, angels, whoever you pray to. You need to tap in. We are in a spiritual warfare, so that is important as well. So make sure you guys do that. Okay. Shout out to y'all, though. We got a show. We got to talk about what's going on in the news. So y'all saw Corey Holcomb had another 7 days to come back and say something good, or at least say something to help himself. And he came back and said a lot of everything except what he should have said. He went in on Joe Budden. He went in on O'Shea Du Jackson. He even said Darlene's coochie lips were wrinkled. And she just sat there and, well, your balls are wrinkled too. But it's just, you know, we're going to discuss a few things with Corey Holcomb. We also going to discuss identity. Because let me tell y'all something, Black America, ever since Shabuzi came out and said what he said, it triggered a lot of us. And now the conversation is happening. Who is who? It's bigger than just saying I'm FBA or I'm Black American and you something else. It's really about knowing who exactly we are. And that's what we're going to discuss today, because I'm telling you, it's triggering a whole lot of awakening. And then obviously we're going to deal with Glorilla and her sister. Child, this is a conundrum. So Glorilla and her sister, well, Glorilla's sister decided to come to the internet. And again, I wasn't following this story prior to. I'm going to just tell y'all what I picked up on it. And she came to blast Glorilla to tell us that Glorilla don't help nobody in the family. Her mama still work at FedEx. And her mama needed money for groceries. She said Glorilla bought the daddy a car, but the car don't have no gas in it. I said, well, I'll be damned. She got to buy the car and keep gas in it. All types of stuff. She said Glorilla ain't never reached back to nobody and help nobody. And I said, well, what do we have here? So we got to discuss that. But then I saw this other guy who I guess is some sort of like personality in Memphis. And he went off on the sister. Basically said that her life is her own reason and she's lazy and likes to point the finger at everybody. And also he said that the sister tried to get him to put some bad low out on Glow. So we gonna discuss that and a few other things. Y'all get on in here and get the likes up. Hold on. Get on in here. Get the likes up on the video. Let's get into the show, y'all. Let's get into the show. Let's get a couple of honorable mentions up here before we get into the show. And Glow has been, when I tell you Glorilla has been trolling back, as she should. I wouldn't give them no act right. But Glow has been trolling back to her siblings, basically like, nanny boo-boo girl, it is what it is. I don't blame her. Now, let's start off with something happy, something good. I want to get on here to first say, and I know I've said it before, but I'm going to say it again every time I see it. I am proud of King Harris. Now, let me just say this. I don't know what's going on behind the scenes when this little boy get off alive. I'm sorry, young man. My bad. Let me put a handle on that because he is a young man. I don't know what this young man does when he get offline. However, I can sense a huge difference in this young man from before he had this baby to after he had this baby. Now, again, I'm going to go out on a limb and think on the positive side, glass half full type of deal. And I'm going to say he's making a change for his child, but I can kind of sense it even in this video. So I want to say more than anybody, I know I was giving Lil King a lot of shit at one point because he was over there with LaBoosa boy. But it seemed like this baby was the exact thing he needed to calm him down and center him and get him where he is supposed to go. You know, King is an example of not a baby changing you, but the idea that you're responsible for a child changing you. Does that make sense? Because I remember a lot of people saying, oh, when Krishan has her baby, a baby is going to change you. No. Nobody can change you. It's the will to want to do better is what changes a person. So with that being said, him wanting to be a better man and a better father, you can see it through the videos. And I'm extremely proud of King. Let's get into King having a good time with his little boy. And the baby look just like Tiny, y'all. Crazy.
Hi. Oh, okay.
What?
So, hi. The chicken on top of the barn. Wow. Can you help me? Yeah, we can help. Let's get the
messed up.
down. Can you say down? Down. We got the chicken down. You got the barn. Oh.
Come on, I'm following you. Let's ride. Let's ride. Eh. Come on, keep going. I'm following you, bro. Huh? Come on, I'm following you. Let's ride.
I love to see this. Shout out to King and his boy. King, you really stepping into your name, bro. You know, one thing about mercy and grace is it favors those who deserves it. That boy had a hard identity crisis, I believe, growing up, trying to figure out where he fit in and who he is. And who knows, he could be going through it, but I'm not even gonna cut on that. I'm not even gonna ponder on that. What I'm gonna say is, whatever he was going through, it seems like he's making out good on this side. Congratulations to King. I'm extremely proud of King. King is an example that them other young boys, and I'm sure a lot of them are doing, but he's a great example for other young kids, just like him. I'm sorry, young men, because he is a young man. Congratulations, King, on your glow up, bro. That's dope. And that baby need a good father in his life. And let me tell you something. This is what I tell people, because I grew up in a 2-parent household. When you grow up with that structure, even if it's part-time, being exposed to that structure, not all the time, but a lot of time for children, it creates a desire and a need to want to create that or recreate that for your offspring. I notice more people who come from single-parent homes are more pro, we don't need 2 parents. And this is not it is a bad thing. But what I'm saying is you don't absolutely have to have 2 parents. And we've seen single parents do amazing jobs raising kids. But when you come from a 2-parent household, I'm telling you, or you were exposed to that type of lifestyle as a kid, you understand how important that is. And I believe that King, coming from a 2-parent household, rather he lived with his grandma or not, he was exposed to how important it is to have both of them energies in there. And I think that that's one of the reasons why he hella pressed on making sure he done for his son. Not saying that single men or people who come from single parent homes can't do that, because yes, they can. That's not what I'm saying, because I know that's going to go to next. But what you trying to say? I raised my kid and my son. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, when you come from that dynamic, man, you want it for your kid more than anything, because you know how important it is. And as a Black person, as a Black girl in New Orleans, came up in a time where only me and 2 other kids in my entire high school, listen to me, I went to high school where me and 2 other kids in the entire high school, or I'll say my high school class, we was the only 3 that had 2 parents in the home. 3 kids. 3. Everybody else had a mom at the house. I got to understand exactly how it feels. Not all the way, because I didn't grow up in them neighborhoods, in them households. You feel what I'm saying? But I got to see both sides, and I knew how important it was. Listen to me, and listen to me good, to provide both parents. I don't care. I'm not saying you got to live together, but what I'm saying is I got a real good eye view to understand how important it is to have both parents in a child's life. That's all I'll say. That's why when I be getting on here talking to y'all, and a lot of people be wanting to go that man versus woman, it's bad, bro. Because y'all don't understand what you're missing out on until you have it. But anyways, shout out to everybody in the building. If y'all can, that's a generational curse we need to start breaking. It used to be cool and cute, and that was a trauma response anyway, to say I'm a single mama. That shit not cute no more. Let's start building back families and households. You know what I'm saying? I think that should be the new wave. Moving on. Shout out to King. Look how King inspired all us. Look how King done came on here and started a whole conversation. That's what it's about. Shout out to King. Hold on. Because I got so much from this girl, Glorilla girl. When I tell you that sister look just like Glorilla, oh my God. Hold on, y'all. Now, did y'all hear about Lil Jon's son? His son went missing? What in the hell is going on? What in the hell is going on? Look, so it says DJ Young Slade, son of Lil Jon, reported missing. It says, according to the Milton Police Department, Lil Jon's son, DJ Young Slade, has been reported missing in Milton, Georgia. Authorities say he was last seen on February 3rd at 6 a.m. They believe the 27-year-old ran out of his home on foot and was not holding any personal items. Let's pray for his safe return. What in the world? Why would a 27-year-old man run out of his house with no belongings and never come back? What happened? That doesn't make any sense. Was he having mental issues? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what's happening here. What is going on? It's too much craziness happening in this world, bro. Here's the missing persons report. Nathan Smith, 27 years old or years of age. Oh, God. He looked like he might have been dealing with some mental health issues. Nathan Smith was last seen in the vicinity of Baldwin Drive, Mayfield Road in Milton on Tuesday, February 3rd, 2026 at 0600 hours. Subject ran out of his house and has been missing since. Subject left on foot and does not possess a phone. He may be disoriented and in need of assistance. Family and friends are concerned for his safety. Please contact the non-emergency dispatch line at 678-297-6300, option 1, if his whereabouts are known. So, yeah, my prayers go up to Lil Jon and his boy. Something weird is happening. Something very weird is happening. Very, very weird. Prayers up. Hopefully his son, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of young men or a lot of young teens, period, but especially a lot of young boys has started getting a lot of mental health issues. Wait, not yet. So the COVID back? Why y'all ain't tell me the COVID was back? Sherry Shepherd done came on here and said she got COVID. Who the hell gave you COVID? What the hell done happened? So first of all, they just canceled her show. And I saw a couple of people feeling like, Sherry Shepherd should have been able to come out and announce her own cancellation, like Kelly Clarkson. How is it that she gets her stuff just get blasted out and whatnot? You know what I'm saying? And then after that, all of a sudden, she done came back with COVID. It says Sherry Shepherd reveals COVID diagnosis following talk show cancellation. Girl, they canceled your show and gave you COVID. Promises to address her fans in the upcoming days. Girl, what done happened? Hold on. Because this is the second day I done did this. I hope my bad. Because I didn't even have the mic plugged up this whole time. I hope this is better. But anyways, where was I? So this is what she had to say. She says, "Wow, I'm completely overwhelmed by the outpouring of love for me and the Sherry Shepherd show. You might have noticed that yesterday and today I was struggling because I wasn't feeling up to speed. Well, it turns out I have COVID. As soon as I feel better and return to the show, I will address all of the news that has came out." It says, "Until then, I am truly grateful that Sherry has made such an impact on you. See you soon." So that was Sherry Shepherd. She done got the COVID, girl. Why they ain't give Kelly Clarkson the COVID? Why they ain't give it to Kelly Clarkson? She was able to be healthy to get on here and tell us why her show was being canceled. Girl, that's what happened when you get in bed with them. Y'all know Sherry. Sherry probably still running from that karma when Sherry had them churn with that man. Wasn't that Sherry Shepherd when had them eggs with that man? And then that man said, okay, then Sherry wanted a divorce and told the man to throw the eggs away too. And the man said, no, we can't do that. These are our children, Sherry. And Sherry said, you know what? To hell with you and them churn. And Sherry got the hell from Rhonda. That was her, huh? Sure was. I knew that was Sherry. Sherry might be still. Sherry said, fuck you, them kids, them eggs. And everybody over there at the doctor's office. Girl, Sherry told that nigga, I don't give a damn what you say about them eggs. Put them in a pan. I'm about to scramble them bitches. Girl, I said, Sherry, you got to stop. That's your child. And Sherry said, I ain't worried about them children. Sherry is wrong for that. I think J Hud already canceled, y'all. I think they're canceling everybody's show. But I'm telling you why they're canceling these shows. They're canceling the shows because what happens is they're shifting the attention from TV to your phones and wherever they're gonna show you other social media stuff. Didn't I tell y'all Ray J be lying? Remember Ray J came on here and said he was on the DI's list? Remember I told y'all call me when that nigga dead? Yeah, I know it seemed harsh when I said it, but the only reason I said it is because I know Ray J played. Ray J would get on here and say he died, went to heaven, spoke to Jesus, and came back. And that nigga would be lying down to the ground. Ray J is an attention whore. So when he came out here talking about his heart was beating at 20%, I said, I wish God would have knocked that bitch down to 15. Yes, I did. Because I know Ray be on here lying down to the ground. I felt it. I just see the lies in his eyes before he even say something, you know. Fast forward, here comes Sammy telling us what I thought. Ray J been lying about all of this stuff. And he said Ray J better chill. He said because Ray J gonna speak that shit on him. I'm telling y'all, I had an auntie before she died. She used to say, oh, I got cancer. I got liver disease. I got bronchitis. And guess what? When the good Lord called her home, she had everything she was around here lying saying she had. This nigga better tread light, Willie Ray Jr. Tread light. Let's get into Sammy telling us Willie Ray been lying.
All right, Papa Smurf. I'm going to talk about it a little bit. My dad was on dialysis, had a kidney transplant some years ago. It lasted him for 18 years. Then COVID hit, shut down that kidney, and then he's been back on it since. He had prostate cancer. He had high blood pressure, high potassium, congestive heart failure. I'm only saying this because this shit is real, bro. You know what I'm saying? I touched death, bro, a month ago. I'm happy he's at rest. I'm at peace that he's not at. I took him to all his doctor's appointments for the last 4 months of his life. Like, it's some real shit going on. I'm gonna say it. Ray J, stop fucking around, boy. We drink, we smoke, we cope, we're miserable, we're happy. All right, Papa Smurf, I'm gonna talk happy, we're sad, we're not sad, we lose our kids, we go to jail, my boy, we're all gonna go, and we don't have to speed up the process, boy. I just said to you, I will not drink, I will not smoke with you. Like, let's figure it out. Burying my father a couple weeks ago, we're not exempt. And we probably lived, my dad never smoked, never drank, never did nothing bad. It was stress, it was bad dieting. So, you know, I'm a little pissed off right the fuck now. And maybe I shouldn't post this, but Ray J, stop fucking playing with me, boy, because I can't take no more L's. That's it. Love you. Happy, we're sad.
This is the thing. This is the thing. Ray J, every time you turn around, because at one point, Ray J used to be hella viral. Y'all think about it. I want to say maybe a couple of years ago, especially during COVID or after COVID around that, Ray J used to be viral every week. Every time you turn around, Ray was in the news, not the news, but in the media with some bull. But it really slowed down for Ray J. Remember at one point, Ray was trying to go hang with all the streamers, and put a 3 in the chat. And remember when he was trying to hang with all the streamers was like, bro, you a weirdo. When he was hanging with them young kids, talking about he wanted to take a shower with them and all of that shit. Them young kids didn't want nothing to do with Ray. And the way the streamer world work is, if you in, you in. If you out, you not getting in. And because Ray couldn't get in, Ray had to go and resort to different extremes. And ever since then, Ray has been purposely, probably in my opinion, sabotaging his own real life, and he been coming on the internet putting 20 on 10, lying down to the ground. That nigga came on here and said, the doctor said, I'm about to die, y'all. My heart only beating at 22%. And I said, and you took the 22% to come on the internet and tell us, nigga? That's why I say God should have knocked it down to 15. See, Ray played too much. Y'all, the power of the tongue is real. The power of the tongue is very, very real. You got to be careful of the spells you wish on yourself or you cast on yourself. And Ray J loves doing this shit for attention. Maybe he's ready to go out anyway. You know, Willie Ray has lived a long life. He's only 40, but he looks like he's 60. He's lived a very long life. Maybe he's ready to go on clock out. I don't know, girl. Maybe he's ready to clock out. At this point, we'll never know. Moving on. He be lying though. That's why I told me, don't call me when he on here saying he about to die. Call me when he dead. It sounds harsh, but it's true. Call me when he dead, then we'll have a show. We'll Joce him on the deathbed. I'm not about to play with Ray, because Ray have you going crazy. You know what I'm saying? You, oh my God, Ray J about to die the whole time. Girl, y'all can play with him if you want. Okay. Moving on. Let's get into COVID, since we brought it up and Sherry Shepherd got it. So, y'all remember I told y'all with the COVID shots, a lot of people were getting blood clots. And for the first couple of years, right after COVID, they were suppressing all of the doctors and scientists who were researching this. Well, I want to say after all of that got to a point where they couldn't suppress this information, it started to be able to be researched and brought back out again. Because I know when I used to research it during COVID, you had to literally dig on the internet. It don't matter which social site. It was so hard to find this stuff. But anyways, they were talking about the blood clots that was happening due to the shot. Now, a lot of people don't know this, but that the COVID vaccine was causing a lot of blood clots. A lot of y'all have noticed family, friends. I know people that I know in real life that just passed out and died, just dropped dead, healthy. And they'll say, oh, well, this person had preconditioned, pre-lying, what do you say it? They had preconditions prior to the shot, or this person had asthma, or that person was obese. When the fact of the matter is, what I believe, because I don't know this to be a fact, I ain't no scientist or no doctor, but I believe from the research that I've done that it was the shot itself causing the blood clots in those people, okay? Don't get worried or fret. If you're here in 2026, you're probably good, okay? But what I'm saying is, pre-existing underlying health conditions. Thank y'all. Y'all know how to get me together. Y'all know my brain be working too fast and I can't talk. But anyway, if you're here in 2026, you're probably good, okay? But what I'm saying is, it is important that you know what it was these people injected into our bodies, because they lied to you and told you it was everything else except what it was. There was a long period where athletes was just dropping like crazy. Young people, and I saw people on the internet making excuses for this. Y'all, I'm only showing this so you know what to do next time, because it is coming. Do not fall for the banana in the tailpipe, y'all. Let's get into this little COVID thing right quick, y'all. Get the likes up.
5 years, I've never treated as many blood clots in my entire multiple decades of in clinical practice as a cardiologist. The blood clots occur after the infection with the virus and the vaccine, because the spike protein causes blood clots. It's without any controversy in medicine. The spike protein causes blood clots. So it is reckless and foolhardy to continue to vaccinate people and load the body with spike protein and cause more blood clots. In the last 5 years, I've never treated as many.
So what he was talking about was all the blood clots that was happening in the patients that he's seen. I saw a video. It's a kind of a documentary movie. But in this documentary movie, it was about what do you call those people that work at the mortuary? What you call them people, y'all? The people that do the bodies. They said that they couldn't even embalm the bodies, because the blood clots were stopping. Morticians, thank you. They said that they couldn't even embalm the bodies because the blood clots would get caught in where the embalming fluid at. It would stop where the embalming fluid needs to go through the body. So they were pulling out big old clots of blood clots that was prohibiting them from even embalming the bodies. It was crazy. Crazy. And them people wanted us to believe that these people died from everything but what it was. But I'm telling you what it was, man. These people was trying to kill us. Look, I'm gonna show y'all a little bit of this and we're gonna move on.
Ingredients they're poking in your kids.
You know, for years when I was a board certified emergency medicine
and
physician.
Let me say this too. I've always told y'all I believe autism is linked to them vaccines, not just the COVID vaccine. I think all them bitches. I've always believed that.
working in the ER, I really thought that the only thing in a vaccine was a little dead or attenuated virus and a little bit of normal saline. It wasn't until September of 2000 that I actually read a package insert. And when I actually read a package insert and started researching all the different vaccines, I was mortified that if a child gets all of the vaccines in the entire schedule, they get almost 13,000 micrograms of aluminum and they get almost 600 micrograms of mercury, plus over 200 different chemicals. I had no idea. So that's why they've never been proven to be safe. And why giving your child a vaccination is like injecting foreign matter into a little baby that's the most precious little thing in your life.
But comment the word join if you want the details.
So just be mindful, y'all. Y'all still having babies, not I. But seriously though, be mindful of the stuff. I would just say this, because I didn't know until COVID happened. I would recommend that Black Americans, if y'all, especially y'all having babies, even if you pro-vaccine, I would just recommend that we do research. Just go and look to see what is in the vaccines that we giving our babies. Because I don't know much about science. Actually, I barely made it out of chemistry. I'm gonna be honest. I don't even know how. No, I know how I made it. My chemistry teacher told me I had to play softball. That's how I made it. But anyways, I didn't know nothing about chemistry. But I have been talking to people or have talked to people who are very intelligent on Black Americans, or at least us melanated people, in the science of our bodies with carbon and all that stuff. And from what I understand, all of that mercury and stuff, that shit reacts different in us than it do in them. Because a lot of the stuff they be injecting in us, we don't need. You know what I'm saying? So if I were you guys, anybody moving forward, even if you're going in any situation, I would just say, do the research. I'm not telling you to get it or not. I would just ask that you just do a quick Google just to see exactly what it is. Because I told y'all yesterday, they put 5 and 6 vaccines into one shot. I know y'all may not know that. Do the research. They'll tell you the name of it. But if you go research what is in this long ass name, you'll see that it's 4 or 5 vaccines in one shot. Yup, they putting it in the food and everything. Another thing too, I've been wanting to come on here and tell y'all, when y'all buy fruits and vegetables from the grocery store, wash that shit thoroughly. I'm going to say it again. When y'all buy fruits and vegetables from the grocery store, I don't care if it's the farmer's market, but especially the grocery store, wash it thoroughly. That stuff that they be sprinkling on them fruits and vegetables in the aisle, y'all know how when you go up and you walk into the grocery store, you know how at front they be having all the vegetables and fruits, and they'll have like that little water, and you thinking, oh, it's washing off the food. Take your food home, wash it thoroughly. I've been doing that for years. Yes, baking soda, vinegar, some people do that. Wash your shit thoroughly. Because you thinking they just washing off the fruits and vegetables. Nah, they add more chemicals to that shit. So even, I'm not saying it's going to 100% make it better, but it will help. Please, if you don't do nothing, wash your fruits and your vegetables. Wash your food. I'm telling you, because we getting attacked from every which way. Wash your food, please, 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 please. Now, I want to move on, y'all. Get the likes up on the video. Where are we on likes? I hope you guys have liked the video. Have you or a friend liked the video yet? I mean, why are you here if you're not going to like the video? Come on in. Get the likes up on the video. Let's move on. Black America, I need to talk to you. Every so often, we get them pulling us into that Africa theory. Every so often, they come on here to tell us that we Africans. They don't tell no other group, by and large, that they're Africans. They don't go to the islands and tell them people that. They don't go to South America and tell them people that. They don't go to the black people in Mexico and tell them people that. They don't go nowhere else and tell the people that they African except here in America. The reason why is because these people want to make you confused about where your home is. See, if you believe your home is way over there, you won't pay attention to what they're doing to your home under your feet. So every so often they come out with these videos to pull you back in the Africa theme and that theory so that you can feel some type of way. It's about pulling on your heartstrings, pulling on your emotions. This is why I tell you guys all the time, in 2026, there is a big, huge time to be head over heart. All this time we've been heart over head and they done tore us up. It is time to start thinking and putting our emotions on the back burner, especially when it comes to this enemy. And the enemy ain't just clear. The enemy is not just a white person. The enemy is not just the tether. You need to train and condition your eyes to understand that some of the enemies are even some of your own kind. Yes. You cannot have a preconceived notion of what the enemy is, who the enemy is, or what and who it looks like, because it's not going to look how you think it is. You have to adjust your lenses, adjust your frames, adjust your tracks, whatever you need to do. Rub your eyes real good. I don't know if you need to go get LASIK surgery or what, but you're going to have to adjust your eyesight to understand that this enemy doesn't have a specific race, creed, color, nothing. Some of the enemies is in your household. Some of the enemies is in your family. Some of the enemies are your friends. Some of the enemies are your cousins and all the co-workers, neighbors. It don't matter. They could be skin folk or they could be kinfolk. It don't matter. Do not be fooled under that pretense that the enemy has one look. But we're going to get back to Africa. They continue to try to put us into Africa to take us away from our land. The only people on this land who are not visitors are Black Americans. Let me say it again. There's only one group of people who are not visitors on this land. Heavy on not visitors. And that group are called Black Americans, foundational Black Americans, what they call them, African, whatever y'all call the Black people that are indigenous to this here land. But because they know that and most of us don't, they continue to socialize us to believe that Africa is our home. So what do? They've done this before. Oh, I want to apologize to the Black Americans. I should not have sold you to the enemy. I saw the Black Americans come home. You better not go. I told y'all I believe when y'all go and get these citizenships, you forfeit your land here. I believe it. I believe you. I don't know how to prove it. I don't know where it came from. It was a download. I believe when y'all go over there playing in Africa with them citizenships and all of that, you forfeit either a portion or your land here because they know exactly who you are. You don't. Identity is the first key to freedom. But let's get into this video. Here goes some more Africans apologizing for their role in the slave trade. Stop it. Stop it. Because that's not how it went. Not the way they talking about. Let's get into it.
I wish at this point to particularly to apologize deeply on behalf of the chiefs and people of Gold Coast and Ghana for the atrocities, the cruelty, I
don't mean to cut him off with his old ass, but can I remind you guys that Ghana didn't exist during the slave trade? Let me just say it again. Just a little FYI, Ghana didn't even exist during the slave trade. So how can he apologize on behalf of the people of Ghana when those people weren't even there? Things that make you go, Just, yeah, Ghana didn't exist. It didn't exist. So, yeah, just food for thought for y'all. You know what I'm saying?
inhuman treatment that were committed 400 years ago by my ancestors during the Atlantic slave trade, where over 400 years ago, millions of our brothers and sisters were captured, sold, and transported under inhumane and cruel circumstances through Elmina Castle across to the Caribbeans and to the New World. On behalf of the chiefs and people of Ghana, I do render unqualified apology, deep from the bottom of our hearts. I wish at this point to particularly.
So let me ask y'all a question. Let's go with the move. Let's say what this African man is saying is true, and that's the tribe that sold us into slavery, and we've been persecuted for over 400 years. I would like to ask Black America one question. on what earth and under what circumstances would we go and befriend our enemies? Because by this logic, if I knew that your bloodline is the direct sole reason for centuries of abuse, hangings, lynchings, rape, fires, flooding, at this point, now I'm looking at you like, nigga, fuck you, your mother, the mother before her, the bitch who born you before her, the bitch who born you before her, and the bitch who born you before her. You see what I'm saying? I'm not trying to shake hands with the descendants of the people. Let's just go with the move. Why would I shake hands with the descendants of the people who sold my ancestors? Where's the logic, Black America? I need y'all to think about it. Let's put our thinking caps on for 1 second. Let's go with the move, and what this man is saying is absolutely right. Why on God's green earth would we then go hold hands with the descendants of the people who sold us into slavery? It doesn't make common sense. It doesn't make logical sense. And it doesn't make sense at all because it's not realistic. But we know that's a lie. We were never sold from Ghana. Ghana didn't exist. We didn't exist in Africa. The only way to know that to be a fact is if you do your genealogy. But you got to understand what programming is and why they do what they do. This man had probably memorized the script and got on here and said what he said, the same old, tired, regurgitated points. 400 years of slavery, persecuted, the same. They don't never say nothing different. Can you offer us a little bit, something, a little more information about it? No, they all regurgitating the same thing to keep you socially attached to a continent that does not belong to you. The continent that belongs to you is the one that's under your feet right now. That's the only continent that belongs to you. The one standing under your feet right now. But if you don't know this and you rely heavily on education, which I call miseducation, then you're going to fall for this banana in the tailpipe. But let me show you how hard the enemy works. Now, while you getting distracted over here to think you African, let me make y'all laugh. Wednesday Addams, who claims to be a Native American, is over there telling some people that they mansion is on her people's stolen land. Look, hold on. I need y'all to understand what's going on. We got the African over here telling us, I'm sorry, brothers and sisters, for selling you into slavery. Please forgive me. And then on this side, because most of us don't even know that this is our land. Now you got a blonde-haired, black-haired, blue-eyed Wednesday Addams over here telling you that she is the natural indigenous person of this here land. And now, because somebody, whoever that area is, belong to, didn't do their genealogy, guess what Wednesday Addams about to go do? Guess what Wednesday Addams about to go do? Take somebody's ancestors' land. Some nigga somewhere in America, unsuspecting, living his best life or his worst, don't even know Wednesday Addams about to steal his land. Yup, because we don't do genealogy. We don't know what belongs to us. All we know is we black. And here come this black-haired, blue-eyed, demon, reptilian, coming in, swooping in, right in your place because you don't know nothing about genealogy and who you are and what belongs to you. Let's get into it. This is exactly how it happens. This is exactly how it's been happening for hundreds of years. This is why they took the Black American family out the country and put them into the cities to detach you from the land. I'm telling you, it's some unsuspecting black person in America right now. It's a whole family right now. Somewhere in America, minding their business, don't even know that a white woman about to steal their ancestral land. Let's get into it. So it says, Tongva tribe demands Billie Eilish signs over his $14 million mansion. Oh, yes. See, genealogy unplugged shit like this. As a matter of fact, I remember this guy in California. He was getting Wrigley Stadium because he went did his genealogy and found out that his family owned all of the land on Wrigley Stadium. Oh, yeah. Y'all don't even know what y'all talking about. Let's get into it. Billie Eilish seems to have put her foot in her mouth when she made the stolen land comment under the Grammys. Now the Tongva tribe has spoken out against the pop star, demanding she keep the keys. She hand over the keys to her $14 million mansion over them, which is sitting on their ancestral land. Now, the oxymoron is there's nothing ancestral about this white girl. There's nothing ancestral about the people. Let's get into it.
A local tribe out in California. She built her mansion on property that belongs to Native Americans. We talked to the Tongva tribe out in Southern Cal, who says she's living on their property. Well, according to a local tribe out in California, she built her.
And here go the clear people. Pulling up on the other clear people. Hey, give me back my land. This is my land. And they not even the real. These are the $5 footlongs I've been telling y'all about. There they go. All they do is put their costumes on and they go around stealing people's land. Why? Because the real people who own the land have no clue. We sleep. We walking. We sleepwalking. We don't have no clue who we are and how this land belongs to us. So just like that, here come the $5 footlongs swooping right on in to steal somebody else's land that don't belong to them. You wonder why ICE keep going at them, the Native Americans? Because they know, the government knows exactly who they are. We don't know who we are. Genealogy can solve all of this. I'm pretty sure somewhere in your town right now, they got some stolen land, but we don't know. And I know it's going to take time for all us to wake up and get this stuff together, but you got to understand how the enemy works. On one hand, he got you distracted by Africa, while the other side, he's stealing your land. Identity is the first key to freedom, not because it's going to set you free of chains physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, financially. You see what I'm saying? You got to be mindful of that enemy. He don't just look one way. And this is the gag. You can find Black American celebrities who pushes the narrative of doing what? Going out to Africa. Hold on, let me show you. I'm about to show you how all these motherfuckers could be in the same boat. Hold on. Watch this. Now, you got the African over here telling you, hey, y'all, come back to Africa. I'm sorry. You got the $5 footlongs over here stealing your land because you don't even know the land belongs to you. And look at y'all faves. Oh, yeah, because I'm going to call a thing a thing.
The Lord would show me.
I Show Speed just left from over there. These are all advertisements. Y'all think, listen, I think Sierra's a sweet girl. I don't think personally, no, I do have an issue personally, but Sierra is a puppet. She is a puppet. No, she ain't no African. Sierra is a nigga. She's even told y'all what tribe she came from. I don't know if I can find that. She has said before what her tribe is. She got her genealogy. Sierra ain't no African. She done said what tribe she was. I can't remember. I don't know if I'll find it like this. I know what I'm trying to say. Sierra Indian. Run that. See, they won't even let me put India in there. Now, she said that she's I can't remember what tribe she said she was, but she did say that she was Indian. But she over here cosplaying. What I'm trying to get you to see is, but yet and still, she over here cosplaying with the Africans. Like, make it make sense. She's doing what she's told. She's doing what she's told. She's not an African. She's a Black American doing what she's told. This is why I tell y'all, do not follow celebrities. Their job is to lead you off the cliff. But I'm saying all that to say this. You got the African on one hand telling you to come back to Africa. You got the Indian, the $5 footlong on the other hand, stealing your land. And then there's a Black American going over here hollering about they're a citizen of Ghana and all of this stuff. It's all a ploy to work simultaneously to keep you off your rocker. Your land is here. Your land is here. Your home is here. Do your genealogy and find which piece of the land belongs to you. Okay? Because these celebrities are gonna run y'all ragged because they are there to do what they paid to do. They get to have this money and all of this fame as long as they do what the powers that be tell them to do. Okay? Now let's get into a couple of things on the show. Let's get into Corey Holcomb versus Joe Budden. OMG. Hold on. Y'all get the likes up on the video. So I don't know if y'all been paying attention to Corey Holcomb. I really haven't, but I did sneak in on him to see what had happened on this last show. So Corey Holcomb, we know he's beefing with Anton Daniels, but he only does a show once a week. Hold on. He only does a show once a week. Corey Holcomb. And every week we think that Corey, because I'm not going to lie, recently Corey has been coming out since the Anton Daniels crash, and he's been crashing worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. He's been doing things that is going to hurt himself, not help him. He's been saying things, doubling down on the situation by talking about that boy's kid, talking about Anton Daniels' kid, and I think that was messed up. Because they, in their warped mind, especially Craig, I thought he was smart. I thought Craig was smart. He might be, you know what I just thought about? Craig, one of them niggas who very book smart. They could regurgitate some shit they learned, but they don't really know nothing. You see what I'm saying? Because Craig was on there telling what his name? Corey, that is long because Anton put his daughter's photo out there to the world. She is now a public figure, and Corey was well within his rights to say stuff about her and bully her online. That is not true. It's just not true. You know what I'm saying? But again, Craig seemed like one of them niggas that's good to have like an encyclopedia. Like, you know, one of them unnecessary facts that niggas don't need to know. Like, ask Craig. You know what I'm saying? Like, get Craig on the line and ask Craig, you know? But anyways, he went off on this week's episode. And mind you, he's been having time to think between episodes. But apparently he's been going hard on this week's episode, and he decided to come on here because he didn't like the fact that people were on here saying things about him that he didn't too particularly like. And a couple of those people that he didn't like saying something about him was Corey Holcomb. I mean, not Corey Holcomb. Was what's the boy name? Joe Budden. He spoke about Joe Budden. He spoke about girl, I hate that I just drew a blank. He spoke about Joe Budden, O'Shea Duke Jackson, and he also even threw some digs at the girl, Darlene. And I hate that for her because she just sat there while he basically said her coochie was wrinkled. Let's get into a little bit of Corey Holcomb's crash on this situation. Y'all get the likes up on the video.
Guys, I just got it.
Oh, and another thing, he did threaten bloggers who use his name, image, and likeness. Corey wants to get on here and say stuff about people, but don't want people to say stuff about him. So he's threatened bloggers if they use his videos or something like that. He just said he handling it, but people can't just talk about him any kind of way.
Say something.
No.
Do you know who I'm talking about? Fruit Booty Buttons. See, I never say their name.
Yeah.
As you should.
I got a name for them. Fruit Booty Buttons.
I know you.
And his crew. Fruit Booty Buttons is a serial woman beater. Fruit Booty Buttons is a serial woman beater. Was talking about how he said, they said, the girl said,
God,
The
I gotta
girl
go to the
said he
bathroom.
sat on my stomach and made me have a miscarriage. You know what he said? I didn't sit. I sat on top of her titties or something. He said I sat on where her breast was. That's where I was.
Now he's talking about when Joe Budden had that. Who was it? Who was the female Joe Budden had a physical altercation with? And they either went on TV to therapy. Was it Love and Hip Hop? Or I can't remember where it was. Who was the girl? Was it Tahiri? And she said that he sat on her stomach and she had a miscarriage because he was fighting her. And then he said he didn't sit on her stomach. He sat on her breast. Let me see if I can pull it up. I think it was Tahiri. I'm going to pull it up. Hold on. And the fact that Corey got on here and said, you are a serial woman beater, and said it with so much determination and fact, yeah, I don't know how this is going to work for Corey. I think this is going to go down bad for Corey.
Sitting.
Oh, wow.
Fruit Booty Buttons, I know you ain't talking crazy about me, homie. I know you ain't talking crazy about me, homie. I mean, most of the time, all you guys who say what you say, I don't care what you say online. I expect you to talk about me. Yeah, Fruit Booty Buttons. They know who I'm talking about. Fruit Booty Buttons. That motherfucker say, I think he said I was a bitch ass nigga or something. Yeah, I'll be a bitch ass nigga online. Online, I'm a bitch ass nigga. Man to man, I ain't no bitch ass nigga, homie. But man to man, you a serial woman beater. Everybody do the homework on Fruit Booty Buttons and all of the women that have accused him of actually beating them up. Since you want some heat, since you couldn't leave me alone. Everybody do the research on Fruit Booty Buttons and see how he is a serial woman beater. Fruit Booty Buttons. Yeah. Yeah. You and your crew talk about that since y'all need subject matter, because y'all admit y'all watch me. I don't watch y'all. I just saw that. I saw that clip where y'all was talking crazy about me. I'm like, what? They talking crazy about me? This man jump on women. Do you think this is a lie? A lot of men who mess with men and women fight women. Is that a lie?
And this the part that got me with you, Corey. In the midst of you trying to expose Joe Budden for being a punk, you kind of expose yourself. Because for Corey to get on here and say men who hit women are typically men who sleep with men and women, that would lead me to believe that you sleep with men and women as well. Because Corey, we have you in 4K putting your hands on a female. Like, and it's not even up for discussion. It's not even up for debate. Like, we literally got you in 4K, bro. 4K. Putting your hands on a woman. So that would mean you the punk that you trying to say Joe Budden is. Now, at this point, I don't give a damn which one of you niggas is dick in the booty niggas. I don't care. But for you to say that tells me you just as much or a big of a punk or a bigger punk than you trying to say Joe Budden is. Because both of y'all put hands on women. It don't matter if he do it more than you. Both of y'all niggas do it. See how people could project their own insecurities onto you?
It is my opinion that a lot of men who sleep with men and women fight women.
Well, if your girl if you let your girl hit you with a strap, then you got the right to hit her back.
You stupid. That's why, Craig, you my lifesaver, dog. You come with it. You come with it on the real.
If you take a dick.
Some people say, "Who is Fruit Booty Buttons?" Look in the. I can't say it.
The chat is.
Look in the chats know who I'm talking about. Him and his crew talking about me, calling me out my name. I know y'all ain't talking about my name, boy. What Nas say? You stay on my dick. You love my style.
Damn,
Y'all come with ideas for y'all show by watching me.
I didn't know you said something, man.
Man, them motherfuckers be talking cash money.
All you gotta do is call Method Man. You know he's scared of Method.
I don't mean to toot my own horn, but I see a lot of people on YouTube come up with ideas for their show after they watch me. My bad.
Man.
Who is?
You boy.
Have you ever seen Method Man up close?
Method Man is a savage.
Method Man is a big motherfucker, dog.
Yeah, but he talked a little stuff about Method years ago. Method ran up on him.
Method ran up on him, as he should. I can't run up on you. I ain't got time, homie. I ain't got time, but I'm just saying, fruit booty buttons.
No, this ain't about fighting. This about jokes. I hope they respond, because if we can do this,
they ain't gonna respond because they know I know he's switch hitting. He know I know. I've been said that's Backdooria over there. I've been said that's Backdooria over there.
Well, if they Backdooria, they brave for sitting on them white couches.
That's right. Look up, dude. Look how many women who said dude jumped on her. Look how many women got claims against him jumping on them. You know, if one woman said, all right, if two women said, if more than two women that said, hey.
So does Corey get a pass because we only got video of him doing it with one woman? I'm of confusion. And this is why it's dangerous to play in the whole reindeer game of who's worse than who. Because even in Joe Budden's case, we don't have it in 4K. We got yours. Corey is ridiculous, but you know what? This has to happen. Corey is here to expose himself. See how the universe works? Corey is really on this internet to expose himself. Corey over here exposing Corey. Just pay attention to what he's doing and what he's saying. He exposing him.
Hey, you want some attention? Bring some more attention to that. Fruit Booty Buttons is a serial woman beater.
You know who else?
Now explain that this week.
You know who else?
Cake ass nigga.
Beat up on women?
Who?
Brittany Griner. Brittany Griner beat.
Brittany
Griner is a deadbeat dad mom, and she beat bitches. They don't talk about that.
She sound like a damn.
Craig is being held hostage. Craig is being held hostage. I can hear you screaming in your heart, Craig. I can hear your heart crying out for help. Not for me. Yeah, you held hostage. You can't even take a break from that nigga. You scared if Craig gotta go take a piss and Corey say it's too long, he's scared Corey gonna go off on him. He is held hostage as a friend under Corey. There you go. He couldn't even go home and have pneumonia when all of this shit went down. Corey is held hostage. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. He is held hostage. He can't even disagree with Corey. He can't tell Corey, bro, I ain't feeling good. Let me lay down today. Nope. Anything. He walking on thin ice. He treading real light around Corey. Because he know Corey already came on here the first day and said he don't give a damn about nobody. So now Craig trying to make sure he don't step on no cracks. You feel what I'm saying? I'm telling you, this is just what I'm getting. Craig is being held hostage spiritually as Corey's friend. He can't even, if he's scared to even leave. You know, I remember when y'all remember when a few times when Tina was trying to leave Ike, that's Corey. Corey trying to leave Ike, but he can't. He's scared if he leave. Corey got that big ass platform. Corey gonna get on there and say Craig ain't this, Craig ain't that, and he knows it's gonna be hard for him to come back from that. Now this is the gag. You can come back because Corey ain't who y'all think he is. You see what I'm saying? But because he's so afraid that if he do something or say something to piss Corey off, that it could ruin his own career, he ain't gonna say nothing. He's just gonna sit there and you're right, Cole. Yup, Corey. You know who I find funny, Corey? Martin Luther King. You know, Martin said he had a dream, and I went to the mountaintop and I didn't see no dream. Ain't that right, Corey? Lame ass nigga. That's why that's why it's hard to trust light-skinned niggas. Let's keep it moving.
Talk about that.
She sound like a Down syndrome Louis Armstrong.
Not him giggling like I just did it. Run it back, Craig.
About that.
She sound like a Down syndrome Louis Armstrong. New subject.
Ass nigga.
New subject. Stop beating up women. Stop beating up women, Joe. Hey, Joe. That's how we say in Chicago. Hey, Joe. Stop beating up women, man. Hey, Joe. Hey, Joe. Come here. Let me holler at you, Joe. Stop beating up women. You beat up women. Corey Holcomb had an incident with a meth head. You beat up women you are involved with. And you beat up boy booty. Fruit booty buttons.
That's a buck, B-U-P. Beat up boy booty, buck. B-U-B.
Is that what it is?
Bub.
Beat
Call
up
him Bub.
boy.
Beat up boy.
That's Bub.
Two B's, yeah, Bub.
He the real big Bub.
That's wild, man. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
That's wild.
They wanted some attention. I gave you some attention. Everybody look up his history of jumping on the women he around. And I'm telling you, men who sleep with men and women be frustrated with the women. And you want me to tell you why? Ain't no balls hanging. But they still do it for their street cred. I mean, I'll take all y'all to war. Come on with it. I'll take you all to war. Where you want? Where you want? Fuck out of here. Dude. Darlene Ortiz. This.
So yeah, that was Corey. Corey said because he only hit one woman, not multiple, that makes him a little better than Joe Budden. I want to get into a little bit of what Joe Budden had said so y'all can know why he was really mad. Here's a little bit of Joe Budden reacting, him in the Joe Budden podcast. I ain't going to play their video and their audio because they like striking you down to the ground. But let's listen to Joe Budden's audio of what his people was over there saying that made Corey so mad.
I don't think Anton was immature here. And again,
He's only saying that because he just slid you a couple months ago. You watching your commentary.
You almost had
Daniels seemed to get into a something with Corey Holcomb,
right wing. Got a lot of critical stuff to say about black people. He's the one who interviewed Brian McKnight that called me out.
Okay, yeah. But he's also like, some may say he is a rage baiter, right? Is he one of them?
I don't like what he says, but I think he believes it.
Oh, okay.
That's
that makes
sense.
me think differently about the argument, but whatever. Go ahead. What was y'all about to say before I say something else?
So when I saw the headlines, it was like Corey Holcomb checks Anton Daniels. Somebody who hasn't been
I want to say this. I don't know whose idea was it for every podcast to have a bunch of niggas and one girl, but that shit is lame as fuck. Typically, the girl is either a kiss ass, a pick me, or she just sit there and be cute. These hoes, girl, I'm up to the women. I know y'all want to get on. I know it. But girl, stop. Y'all look a mess on these podcasts. Y'all sound a mess. Y'all look a mess. You don't look intelligent. The women on these podcasts are never intelligent. Right, no person. Y'all, girl, I'm so tired of y'all hoes on these podcasts with these niggas. I am so tired. And it's never a real full black woman. It's always one that look racially ambiguous. Y'all, I hid the video because I told y'all Joe Budden like to strike people down to the ground. That's why.
Fan of Anton Daniels, I pleasantly hit click. But honestly, Anton didn't come off bad to me. He stood his ground. Like, he didn't look like no nut. Like, and I don't know Corey Holcomb either, but it looked like Corey thought he had an easy one. He was just going to go chump him and kick him off the stage. When dude was like, nah. Like, you know what I mean? He was calm, but he didn't back down. I actually thought it made Corey look bad.
Yeah, because he says we can go out back to fight. So
Yeah,
the only
yeah,
thing
yeah.
after that is, okay, come on, nigga. If
Right.
somebody, first of all,
It don't take that long to fight.
Let me show you what the girl looked like. I don't know who Joe Budden. He had the girl Melissa Ford on here. It's always a girl who we can't really tell if she black using the N-word.
It don't take that long to fight.
Look, it's always one
if
of them.
somebody, first of all,
Who is this girl?
come on, nigga. If
Right.
somebody,
Who this girl is? Who she is? Who that is? And let me tell y'all something. Shout out to New York. Shout out to New York. Y'all be putting some real funny characters in front of us, yeah. Y'all be putting some real funny characters and y'all be wanting to co-sign these motherfuckers and we supposed to just accept it. We not doing that. We not doing that. What's her name? Mona? Is this the girl who looked like she white? Y'all be putting some questionable characters in front of us. I'm from the South, way down to the lowest part of the map. We don't play like this. We don't play like this. We don't know who these people is. They love saying the N-word. It just bothers me. She ain't no all the way black. And get me up here. Stop listening to what these people tell you on this internet. Stop it. Stop it. That's how we've been getting played for hundreds of years. All they got to do is say, and y'all go with the move. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. She's not black. I don't know what she is, but I can look at her and tell she ain't black. She's not light-skinned black. She's not black. She's maybe a mixture of some things, but I can look at her and tell she ain't black. I'm black. She ain't black. Stop that. That's how y'all, the Hebrew Israelites getting played like that. They got that white boy, what his name is, Glorilla Hebrew, telling them niggas that he got a black parent. Don't nobody do no read. Y'all just go with the move. This is how you continue to get played. You don't know who these people is. Stop that. You don't know who these people is. You don't truly know who these people is. You being a matter of fact, didn't we get played like that with Obama? You couldn't tell niggas he wasn't one of us. You couldn't tell black people in America Obama wasn't one of us. And then what happened? Stop that. Y'all got to stop that. We got to start thinking intelligently now. We thinking, we head over heart now. We got to stop that. All of that, oh, my daddy black. We just go with that? No, we can't do that. Oh, my grandfather, my great-grandmother. No, we not doing that. You not black. She not black. Don't call me white girl. She made the right name because she is a white girl. She ain't black. I don't know what she is. I can't tell you what she is, but she ain't black. The point is this, because I done went off on a tangent. The point is this. Joe Budden made those comments on his show with Mark Lamont Hill, and how did he fall off? Oh, how did Mark Lamont Hill fall off to where now he on here doing content with damn Joe Budden? When did that happen? Full time. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, the point I'm making is Corey crashed. He literally crashed because Corey felt like, how dare y'all say something? But this was the point. It wasn't that Corey didn't like people mentioning him. Corey didn't like people mentioning him in a negative light. So he went in on Joe Budden, calling him everything, a sexual abuser, all types of stuff. And I ain't gonna hold you. He better have, well, I don't know. This could get him in trouble. That could get him in a lot of trouble. Now I want to show y'all him on this 5150 show. Let me show you how he did Darlene, y'all. Hold on. Let me see if I can find the timestamp. And this is when I tell black women, this is for you. Because I don't know how much y'all be needing stuff, but it ain't never that deep. It ain't never that deep. Hold on. Y'all come over here and we can search it up together. Look. So now he's on his show. And mind you, everybody there has to agree with him. But it seems like Darlene recently hadn't been agreeing with some of the things he been doing. As a matter of fact, she even said that she didn't agree with his actions the day Anton was there. Let me see if this is it.
Yeah, but
We're about to have a mush contest on the show.
But not everybody in here is as crazy as you.
Well, we know, D. Like you said last week, you don't condone what I did. I was laughing so hard when you said that. What don't you condone?
No, you could have turned out. You could have turned away.
Have you ever had a physical altercation with somebody, D?
Yeah, I was right in there. I was younger though. I was a teenager.
That's the last time you had a physical altercation?
No, I've had some when I was bigger, but they were on me already. Like I was in it. Like they touched me already. I was in it.
So they touched you?
Yeah.
Okay. So do you feel guilty about what you did?
No.
I don't feel guilty about what I did.
I
Somebody
see.
was stalking me out, and this was proven in court.
Right. See.
Somebody was stalking me out.
Now, Corey is trying to get us to say, he want us to believe that lady who he hit, Christina Payne, that she had been stalking him at everywhere he went, and then he finally gave in because she had been stalking him. This is what Corey want us to believe.
Proven in court.
That was not proven in court.
Man, do you know if you're a big old black man and you done mush somebody, mama, they take you to jail. They take you to jail.
Mind you, the girl said that the footage wasn't available when he got the restraining order. So when all of this court stuff, from what I understand, when the court stuff was going on, the video wasn't out. They didn't have access to the video.
Even if Nail, he little with his hair like that, they'll think he they think you work at 7-Eleven or something with your hair like that.
Not with that.
Right. Think he Ethiopian. Abe is the only one who could push a woman in the face, because then they'll be like, you dyke, stop fighting.
Uh-huh.
But nah, he's making light of this situation. In Corey's mind, he not really worried about the Christina Payne part. It's some other stuff behind the scenes that he's worried about. But Corey, you literally, and plus that from what I hear, that story or that situation ain't all the way buttoned up yet. Corey could really put himself in a lot of trouble. And he on this internet laughing about it, talking about we're going to have a mush contest. And I didn't mush a woman. I mushed a meth head. It don't matter how you see her. The way society sees her is she's a woman and you are a big ass man and you put your hands on her. And Darlene has been vocal a bit about how she feel. And Corey is not liking that. He about to fire Darlene. Watch. He about to get out the paint. This the second or third. This the third. I'll say the second episode where she has spoke her mind. And she's not wrong for saying what she's saying. She's absolutely right. Corey could have handled that situation way better. But because Corey like people who only tell him what he like to hear, he's having an issue, and it's subtle, but yet and still an issue he is having with D. He is. He don't like that she saying the things that she's saying. I want to fast forward to the part where he said her coochie was wrinkled, bro. I was like, what? I felt so bad for her.
Hey, he confirmed or nothing like that. But I talk, it's going to be the story of Craig's life. It is my opinion that a lot of men who sleep with men and women to split. I think something needs to be said about this. Sure. Because, Darlene, if you are with a man and he has other women, do you believe he can't love you and want to be with you?
It's happened to me before, and I believe that the person loved me. What do you mean loved? Like he don't love you no more?
No, we're not together anymore.
Obviously.
Oh, okay. You talking about?
Yeah, the past tense. But I'm saying, but to each his own. If somebody doesn't feel comfortable enough, like let's just say that comes to interfere with the relationship. See, because just someone simply messing around.
Let me fast forward. I know when it happened, when she did her segment. When it was doing the segment Loose, or whatever the name of her segment is, here you go. It was around here. When she did that segment and he said that her coochie lips were, I was like, oh my God. Hold on.
Yeah. Your man. Or if it was the other theater in Chicago and he was with his people and we always laugh and have a good time. One day I saw him and his girl in front of the Ha-Ha. Both of them was on their motorcycles. I ain't gonna lie, he's married to Sally Richardson.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, I knew you knew who I was talking about, D.
Oh my God, he was on the show. Oh, I'm so sad that show went away.
Which show?
Queen Sugar.
It went away?
Yep.
Have you ever met the brother?
So good. Probably in the beginning of his career.
It's ready.
I met the brother, man. He always is.
Let me see.
Trying to present. There it is. She was in the back. She announced that he
Yeah, it's
wanted
over
the
here.
song. So you know the song is Luther, and they used Luther. That was actually a great speech that he said
right there
on the left with the blonde hair. And so,
Who was the girl?
That's SZA. Remember, she was
That's
on
her?
tour with him. Yeah, she
Yeah.
was on that song Luther.
I was just
with
making
him.
sure that's her.
Yeah, she's on the song with him. And you know how they sampled Luther. In that speech right there, Kendrick actually explains.
Look
like,
at Luther LaBelle back there. I look like Patti LaBelle and Luther standing
you
behind.
stop. Anyway,
But I think that's
it was a
Kamasi
great-
Washington.
it
I
was
look
a
like
great- it was
Luther
a great
LaBelle, man.
Who was dude with his tongue out behind? That's a bad shot.
He probably a producer, man.
Who was that with his tongue out?
Luther LaBelle.
Who he looking at with his tongue out?
I don't know.
Anyway.
Well, he probably a producer.
So there goes that.
We
Yeah.
messing
Corey seems obsessed with gay men.
with him. You know, we love Kendrick around here, dog.
Kendrick's top tier.
Show me love. I love him anyway. I started listening to him after I got to know who he was.
Right.
Yeah, we love Kendrick.
And the other big, huge highlight of the entire awards, and a lot of people are still talking about it, is the whole Fugees, because Lauryn Hill, Wyclef Jean reunited. They did a tribute to Roberta Flack and D'Angelo, and a lot of singers. We're talking, wow, I can't even name all of them came out and did little bits of D'Angelo's songs.
Did Lauren cut her underarm hair or she went out there?
You can't see. Look, she had a
Okay.
beautiful dress on, like all black.
Who?
Anyway, Lauryn Hill.
Let me see it. You can't see her. Yes, you can't tell if her underarm hair is cut.
You
She
about
got
to say
weight
it
on her
now.
now, huh?
I don't know. The dress was the way the dress looks. It's awkward, so I don't know. But anyway, so the performance was.
She needs to change her
really good.
song from Zion to Chicken.
I'm gonna-
And the joy of my world is chicken.
Yeah, Praz is still locked up. Anyway.
Prize,
Yeah, so-
he's ain't he a spy?
So anyway,
Yeah.
so there was so many. There was so
Why
many
would they
things.
choose Prize to
Okay.
spy with? That nigga don't know nothing about.
Let D try to read.
No, that's
Okay, my
it.
bad.
Anyway, so
Good.
congrats to everybody, and that was good. You guys should check out the performance. Yeah, whatever. Just
That's
too
dope,
much.
man.
Just too much. It's just too much.
What, D? You got all these people up here. We looking at all
Okay,
this.
well,
You think we ain't finna joke about it?
I
Who's old
know.
girl
But
right there,
extends. Wait, what? I don't know. What?
Wait.
Oh, girl right there.
Background singers? I
Who is
don't know.
that? There's a background singer?
Yeah.
Who is that right there? The girl right there.
Don't be trying to play Shaka
That's
Khan.
Shaka Khan. She got
Yes.
some paper from Netflix. This.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know she happy. Goddamn, she can pay off that Tahoe.
yeah.
Oh, God. Here we go.
That 2019
That's
Tahoe.
So dumb.
Hey, boy,
Anyway.
it's cold.
You know
out
she got
here.
a party pocket in that jacket.
Oh, leave her alone.
She got-
Anyway, as we know, award season is in full swing. So next big one coming up is the Oscars. And I want to say congratulations to is it just me? I'm going to ask this question. Anyway,
And look, she's just trying to do her segment. Corey, you could tell is brewing in and to say something crazy about this lady. Look.
congratulations to Delroy Lindo and Mosaku. Make sure I say her name right.
Delroy still alive?
Wunmi Mosaku. She's the woman who played Michael B. Jordan's love interest,
The
right?
big girl.
Well, if you want to say that. Anyway, so she.
That's how people would know who you talking about. The big girl in Sinners. When she was like,
I was going to say the medicine.
you ain't
doctor.
forgot my body, have you smoked?
There you go. Right. The one that was.
He was like,
him all
I
the-
tried to, but you can cook, bitch.
The one that gave him all the roots and stuff, the roots.
That
But anyway,
picture crazy.
I did not know that.
What you put on them? Pickle garlic. The pickle garlic toss a bit.
I have some roots or some santerias. Anyway,
You got crickets with
no, you have
motherfucking
no idea. Anyway,
Thousand Island dressing on it, dude.
so I did
You
not
heard
know.
him?
Did
Look,
you
watch.
know that Delroy Lindo is English?
I knew he wasn't from the hood.
He wear a lot of chokers, so I you know, every time I see him, he got a
not.
choker on. Yeah, you can't be 70 with a choker on, nigga. You got to,
not.
you got to be from Hackney, London, or something. doing shit
Anyway,
like that.
that woman that we're talking about from Sinners, right? Wunmi, W-U-N-M-I.
And the
That's her
nigga name
first
is Delroy. That's some.
Wunmi. Anyway, she and Delroy, both from Sinners, are nominated, and then they're both English. They're technically still from London. I'm
didn't
not
know,
on London, but from England.
There she go. Well, that's a nice picture of it. Them armpits still make me be like, baby, I can't walk with you out here in these streets like that.
Whatever.
You got
She
to
was
cover them
great.
arms.
Yeah.
Great
See
role.
that? What is that thing?
Y'all notice how he pick apart every woman on any woman that pops up, he picks them apart. Let me tell you something. Corey has something internal that he has happened to him as a child. He ain't never got over that shit. He have an internal hate and evilness about women. Every woman go up there, he got something negative to say. Now you're going to pick apart the lady underarms. That's what a human being looks like. And look at Corey.
What is that stuff right there where the armpits and the titties meet up? What is that? What do you call that?
Really? What are
Them
you
little
doing?
lines right there.
That's just your armpit. What do you mean? It's like where your arm. What?
That lady
Where your
look
arm
pretty.
lands?
Stretch pit muscles.
Stretch pit muscles. That's
a
just
stretch pit
fold.
muscle.
Those are backup lips. If her lips fall off, they're gonna take that.
Anyway, I did not know. So congratulations to both of them because they're both from England. I didn't know that.
Why she bold enough to wear that dress like that? She looked like she about to.
That don't look bad.
Look
This
like her.
guy, boy. So congrats to Delroy. And I didn't know it was.
She looked like somebody be like, go get her out the hot box. She ran away. She ran away. That's why she in the hot box.
Lord.
See how his jokes even make her a slave? I don't see how people watch this nigga. Hurry up.
Oh yeah, and his character was Delta Slim. My bad. That's right.
He was Delta Slim, and who was she?
What was her name? It was right here. I just had it.
Annie.
No, was it?
Yeah, when she got killed in the movie, the half-breed girl was like, Annie!
Oh, that's true.
Even though she was a vampire.
Dang, but they were both good. Anyway, congrats.
I like the movie. I'm joking on her. I like her. I was smashed.
Never sue the other
Ew.
driver after a car accident.
Ew. I'm trying to find the part where he say that her coochie was wrinkled. It was so dark and embarrassing. Hold on. Let me fast forward.
Well, of course, all of them. They're in.
That picture old girl looked like she about to say, no matter how hard it gets.
He said he wants real love. He said he could be a blessing to the woman. It's going viral. And he's basically saying, look, I'm looking for I'll move in with you. I'll do this and that. But then the guy says he's homeless, doesn't have a job or what have you. And that he's got some heart failure, but it's stage 1 only. Like he's dead serious. Like it's serious. He's acting serious.
Well, how does he look?
Right there. Like a regular,
Are you going to show a picture?
A regular dude. I mean, I guess, Abe, if you look for that guy, it's the guy that went.
No, it ain't that serious. He ain't got
Okay, no,
nothing
you
to
don't
do.
have to. But I'm saying people know because
There's a guy with a heart failure talking about he'll move in with you.
yeah, and he's homeless.
Yeah.
He doesn't have any money, but he's a good dude.
I know somebody who would take you in. You got heart failure, yeah.
He says, but it's only stage 1. He keeps saying that. I'm like,
All right, hold on.
it's
I
gonna
found
go- it
another
might go
video.
Worse, dude. Like, I
Can
don't
you
know.
put life insurance on the nigga?
I don't remember the timestamp. Let me go to this video so I can show you how he been talking to this girl. And again, I don't watch him, so I don't know what's been going on, but apparently.
Oh, you ain't gonna hold it up? You ain't fucking with a nigga, B? And when I hold it up, I can't say my shit with the mic. You ain't gonna hold it up? I'll show that shirt next week.
Oh, wow. Look at this one.
No, I'll get somebody to hold it up.
Look at this one.
I'll get somebody to hold it up.
Look at this. I'm finishing it. Look
What time
This sounds like a lover's pet, y'all.
Look what I was doing.
If we had enough time, I'll get somebody to come hold it up right now.
Listen to how
Can y'all hear it?
What I was just doing right now.
Oh, it's all good. Don't matter. I'll get somebody to hold it up. Motherfuckers want a piece of you that they like, but they don't want the whole thing.
Ooh.
Did I just not say it?
I'll get somebody to hold this shirt up.
Y'all see this?
Watch.
You know what?
Somebody just said something earlier that it might be. You're right.
You right.
There's something else going on.
Yeah, I don't need nobody to do shit for me.
Ooh.
I'll get somebody else to do it. There's everybody who I deal with like that. If you won't do it, okay, I'll get somebody else to do it.
I'm over here trying to input the things because I had to go. You don't even know what I went through to even get that.
Yeah,
So,
but
okay.
don't worry about it. Somebody else will hold it up next week.
Ooh.
See how you can't
Ooh.
wow.
This sounds like a
Okay,
lover's
guess
spat,
what?
y'all.
Don't do whatever. Them somebody be doing that. Shit, it don't
Oh.
stop.
There we go. Wow.
I'm just giving it to you.
Ooh.
I'm telling you the truth.
It's a wrap.
And you see what I was doing why I said I wasn't gonna hold it. Okay.
That sounds more personal than work.
We gonna do the rap? Let's do it. Back in 5 minutes, 5150.
Jesus.
Wow. Now, people.
I'm not gonna lie. I didn't even see that part. I was trying to find a part where he said her coochie was wrinkled. And he said it so matter of fact. And mind you, the world thinks that he and her slept together or at least have had some sort of a relationship. So for him to come on the internet and say that, it was just so disgusting. Hold on, let me see. Because it seems like trying to find it on there, it's just too much
going on. Yeah. He didn't let that stop him.
I can't do that with the music. TikTok has made it so hard to get content. Anyways, there was a part. Let me see if I can find it one more time because I don't want to spend too much time on Corey because he's not funny. That's what we're seeing here. He's not funny at all. There's nothing funny about this fool. You know what I'm saying? Like, he just make lame jokes. Craig not funny. He not, like, it's just, I don't know. I just, he don't even realize how he putting himself in a situation. Hold on.
Like a regular, like
are you gonna show a picture?
You got medical
insane.
insurance?
Yes, it is. The internet is going insane, but it is a place for people to give their stories and their pleas. But look, he's hey, what?
Anyways, I can't find it. She done it. Go look. He did it. Go look on his show, on Corey Holcomb's show, where he basically disrespected her, saying that her coochie looks like it was wrinkled or something. And you could tell the embarrassment on her face when he said it. The point is this, though. Corey Holcomb is gonna run himself in the ground. He doesn't even realize that he's putting himself in a real jacked up, peculiar position that is going to end up costing him more in the long run. He don't even have allies. And that's probably why he's comfortable with saying, I don't mind going against everybody myself. If you ask me, he already ready to get rid of Corey. Not Corey, Darlene and Craig. Because when he gets upset, he be saying some general shit that could go to Darlene and Craig. And they just be sitting there, and Craig just there to make the small little weird innuendos and the weird funnies so that he hope that he don't get fired. Y'all, women, black women in particular, do not go on podcasts with men. I'm going to be honest. I wouldn't recommend it. I just would not recommend a black woman going on podcasts with men at all. But even if you find yourself doing so, if you're going to go on a podcast with men and you ain't going to have no voice, then why is you there? You're going to get played. They're going to run you over. They're going to do you dirty. They're going to disrespect you. That's what they do, because after a while, the respect goes out the window and the numbers matter more than anything. Corey setting himself up for failure. He beefing with O'Shea Duke Jackson, which was funny because O'Shea have been running them videos. Like at first I was running the videos, watching all the O'Shea Duke Jackson videos. Then after a while, I'm like, all right, this is getting enough. You know what I'm saying? But they say that's why the other hosts left. Makes sense. But anyways, he's beefing with O'Shea Duke Jackson, Joe Budden, and he's beefing with Anton, and he's over there looking like he's ready to get rid of Darlene and Craig. They better than me. Now, he already got to worry about if a lawsuit is coming from Anton. He better worry if a lawsuit is going to come from Joe Budden, because he specifically said Joe Budden, matter of factly, he said Joe Budden is a serial woman beater. He didn't say allegedly. He didn't say the reason I'm saying this is because this, that, and the third. He just said it. But that goes to show you he ready to crash. He already done crashed. It's not going to work out for him. It's just not. Moving on. Let's move on. Darlene better than me. Way better than me. Y'all know what that means in black people terms when somebody say you better than me. That means you're stupid. Girl, she way better than me. Couldn't be me because, bitch, girl, the way I'd have been, Corey, I'd have got fired on the first day. Oh, yeah, he went in on the lead. He sure did go in on the lead. Talking about, I invited that nigga out here. I took care of him. We went out, everything. And for that nigga to get online and say that I'm going to get sued for saying something about an underage kid, he wrong. Why would he be wrong? Did we forget that Corey said that a child was going to be buying vagina? Did y'all forget that's what he said? He said Anton's daughter, who is a child, is going to buy vagina. She's going to buy prostitution. Somebody say Mona's one of the realest. No cap. Oh, girl, you've been around too much fake. Mona is not one of the realest. I don't know this lady, but I've seen her in passing on the internet. Mona is one of the fakest motherfuckers y'all know. And I don't know nothing about that lady. Anybody who looked at that white girl, don't call me white girl Mona, and saw any resemblance of real, you need to wipe your eyes again. He said that? Oh, yeah, that tell you everything. If he said it, he need to wipe his eyes again. Girl, moving on. If he said it, that tells you everything you need to know. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing real about that lady. That girl don't call me white. Hey, there's nothing real about her. Nothing. Nothing. Let's move on. Let's get into Glorilla and her sister, y'all. Get the likes up on the video. Let me read a couple of these super chats. Louisiana Cooking with Kate. Thank you so much for the super chat. Says, love you down, boo. Love you too. Thank you so much, beautiful. Appreciate you. Shy 23 Shire. Thank you so much for the super chat. Says, hey, boo, I've been listening for a while and I love it here. Where should I start when doing my genealogy? Start with some of the elders in your family to get some vocal history to find out who's who. And then once you get that information, there's many avenues you can go with. You can start with the census records. You can find old records from family members that might have them in your family. And if you don't have that option, you can even start to pull records online, or you can go to local libraries, local courthouses, any of those places. It's kind of like a mystery game. It's like, I have a great or aunt. Let me say it like this. I know that my grandmother has a mother. How do I find her? Well, the first place you will find her to start is her birth certificate. You see what I'm saying? If she had one. If she didn't have one, then you might want to go to somebody in the family who might know. Oh, yeah, grandma, Cheeky, her mama name was Mary Ann. You know what I'm saying? And then you're like, oh, you know her last name? Yeah, Mary Ann Roberts. Oh, snap. So now you take that name, Mary Ann Roberts, and you go to any database. You can go to Find a Grave. You can go to census.gov. You can go to ancestry.com. You can go to the National Archives. Yeah, there's so many places online, or you can go in physical to your local places that have documentaries or documents. And you can start from there. So I hope that helps from anybody, because it's different ways to do it. And remember, the enemy made sure when it's time for us to go find this information, it's not easy. It's nothing you could do in a day, but it is something that is going to be fulfilling when you start doing it. And I'm telling you, that identity, man, is such a different. You look at the world different. Thank you. How do you say this? I can't even see it. Miss TDM. Mrs. TDM. Thank you so much. Fit158. Thank you for the super chat. Says they are so corny, boo. Who is listening to or watching them for real? Girl, they had 20,000 people in Corey Holcomb chat. 20,000. I see. Damn. Somebody listening to that nigga, because I was in there, but I was only in there because of the drama. Is that what he normally do? I don't know. Divine Energy. Thank you so much for the super chat. Says, ain't no MFing way I'm going to let any man or woman for that matter disrespect me like that. This energy can go extremely bad or bad when necessary, good or bad when necessary. Absolutely. I absolutely 100% agree. Y'all, don't go on the podcast with them niggas. I don't care what y'all think. I know it's going to sound cool, but you're going to end up being the butt of the joke. Don't do it. Now let's get into Glorilla and her sister. So, okay, Glorilla's sister, I don't even know where to start. I know where to start. Let's start here. Glorilla. I kind of brought it up a little bit yesterday on the Dollhouse because I said I was going to talk about it here because I know we could talk about it more in depth, right? But let's get into Glorilla because we got to get into real, reality, and fake. Hold on, let me pull up on Instagram. Because y'all got to understand real and reality sometimes run parallel, but they're not the same. And reality has to come from real, so it can be mistaken for real, but it's not. Where's my search button? Let's go get Glow. Let me ask y'all something too. Let me ask y'all a question as well too. Just out of curiosity, y'all. Who came first? That girl who said, my affirmations of a real, stay on your shit. You the one. Ain't nobody fucking with it. Hype me up. Did she come before Glow? Or did she come after Glow? Somebody drop down in the comments. Where my Memphis niggas at? Where my Memphis people at? Shout out to the Memphis people. Get up here. I got questions. She came after. I got questions. Because let me tell you how the industry works. They'll push Glow first. They'll push Glow first because that's who they got their money on. You see what I'm saying? That's where the investment is. So they'll push her to you first, but that don't always necessarily mean, you see what I'm saying? She first. I was just asking because part of me feel like that girl came first. I ain't gonna lie. But anyways, let's move on. So let's get into Glorilla Pimp. Glorilla has, she has done glossed up like her old friend. Glossed up. She done glossed up. My girl went got her a new face. My girl went got her some braids. My girl got her a new nickel. Okay, and he got coins. He got money on. You feel me? Life is good. Life is good for Glorilla Pimp. Now, when we saw Glorilla, when we first met her, she was a little ragged ass little girl out of Memphis, dirty. Let's call it how it was. She was dirty. She was dirty. All her friends did this video hanging out the window with their ratchet ass friends. Everybody looked like they smell stale. Looked like they smell like mothballs and cigarettes. Everybody looked like they was drunk off of Hennessy. Everybody looked like their mamas didn't care. Everybody in the video from when we first met Glow, that's what I'm talking about. They looked at horribly bad. Not just so bad. They looked at horribly bad. It was a bunch of kids that you see and lock your doors. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're at the red light and you seen them walking up, going to the mall, you want to hurry up and lock your doors and hope that they don't look at you. Very, very dirty girls. Very, very dirty. Extremely dirty. Dirty. So dirty that they know how to fight. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Y'all ever had I put a 3 in the chat. We done all went to public school. Every dirty girl who's super dirty could fight down to the ground. Do you hear me? That whole fight, niggas, bitches, adults, churn. I'm talking about dirty, dirty, dirty. Yeah. That's what Glow and them was. They was that dirty. Like these little churn jump the police. Yeah. They'll fight the police. That's how dirty them churn was. But anyways, Glow had a big glow up. Yes, she did. She got a new face. She said y'all hoes was going out here saying she was ugly all them years. So my girl Glow ain't got a new face. She got a new booty. She got some titties. Because at first she was built like a number 2 pencil. But Glow said all she got to do is get her weight up, get her a little more cuts in the butts, and she going to be ready to go. And I'm not going to lie. Glow looks good. She looks good. She looks picture good. Again, I don't know what she look like in real life. I tell y'all, when y'all see people with plastic surgery, you got to look at them in real life to really know who they is, okay? But according to the picture, she looks good. And she got a man. Gloria's got a man at home. Look at her. Don't she like she's singing? He's so good to me. And it hurts how your man leaving you so alone. Yeah, go ahead on, Glow. Go ahead on, Glow. Glow ain't got her man in the NBA for you broke hoes. Oh, yes. So if you hoes could get on here and say what you want, bitch, my nigga got it. Say less. My nigga got it. What's up? I love it. I ain't mad. Hey, you can't knock the hustle. That's what they say, huh? Work ain't honest, but it pays the bills. So my girl went got her nigga in the NBA, as she should. Because when this rap stuff go down, my girl said, I'm going to have me a leg to... So at any rate, Glow had been doing her big one. Even though I'm here to tell y'all, Glow looks like she has money. Glow looks like she has fame, and she does have fame. But Gloria is a billboard for the industry. It has been coming out on many, many occasions that rappers are poor, broke even. Hell, Finesse 2 times done told y'all how many times he'll never get off of OnlyFans. Anytime a rapper tell you they make more off of OnlyFans than off their label, that tells you how broke they are. Mind you, Finesse is more active musically that I can see than Glow. Let me tell you why. Because Finesse is kind of like double dutching into the mainstream, but still on the chitlin circuit. Finesse, I done put my shit on Finesse Radio and went through hundreds of songs with Finesse on there. You see what I'm saying? Whereas because Gloria is an industry plant, her releases and the things that she put out has to be more calculated. So she doesn't have as much music as a regular artist, like a, more of an independent style or type artist, okay? At any rate, because of that, the music ain't paying her the money that you think she got. Heavy on money you think she got. When they pick these celebrities, because they pick them. When they pick these celebrities, because they pick them. When they pick these celebrities, because they pick them, they got to pick people that they know is going to go with the agenda. They typically find people who come from abusive backgrounds. They typically find people who have horrible family dynamics so that they can isolate them from their families. They typically find people who don't mind selling out their soul and everybody around them for a better life because life has just been so horrible for them. This is why a lot of celebrities you see will go so gung-ho for the system because they have a dreadful fear of going back to being regular like me and you. Okay? So the industry's job is to make Glorilla look like she is a celebrity and that she has money and that she has fame. This is why when you go down these people Instagrams and stuff, it look like she got 7.2 million followers and look at all these pictures. If you looking at this Instagram, you would think Glow got coin out the ass. It's a different outfit every post. Money on the ground, money in her hands, niggas on side of her with chains. They in videos. You would think that my girl Glow is swimming in money. Benjamin's even. You would think she would be swimming in Benjamin's. When the fact of the matter is, this is all a facade. It's all fake. It's not real. Glorilla is a billboard for the industry. That's it. That's all. What Gloria has in her pocket is not what it looks like she have on her Instagram. And it's not just Gloria. All these rappers. The ones who do well are the ones who venture outside of rap. I'ma say it again. The ones who do well are the ones who venture outside of rap. Gloria has not done that. Gloria is a rapper. So since Gloria is a rapper, I'm going to go out on a limb and say I probably got more money in my checking account than Gloria. And I can almost bet my money on it. And I didn't say savings. I said checking. I can almost bet you right now I got more money in my checking account than Gloria right now. And Gloria, if you go on my Instagram and then you go on Gloria's Instagram, you would say, no way. No. Gloria be all over the world. Gloria be doing this. She got the money. She got the clothes. And the whole time, Gloria be poor. Poor. Because what these rappers be trying to tell y'all is once they sign to the deals, they don't be making no more money after that. Somebody said that's why Meg opening up all them Popeyes. You get it? You get it? But I think it's even deeper with Meg. Meg gonna poison the hoods with the Popeyes too. And they've been doing that with a lot of celebrities. You know how McDonald's was naming the meals after these celebrities? That's poison too. But that's another story for another day. But look, Instagram will make you think she got it. Now, this is how it works in the industry. You come up, you get big, you blow up, and everybody in your family believes the same lie that the world believes, that you got money. You rich. You got it. I see you with this celebrity. I see you with that bag, with them shoes, not knowing that a lot of these people be letting these celebrities borrow their clothes in their cars and jewelry, or a lot of them just be advertising, or they might get it for free. You know what I'm saying? But either way, because you, the regular person, don't know that, and all you see is what you see, you're going to assume that what you're seeing is what is real, and it's not. Now, why is this important? Because I'm going to start by saying this. I believe Glorilla don't have no money. I don't believe she got what y'all think she got. I don't give a damn what you say she got. I don't believe money-wise Gloria has what the masses believe that she has. Okay? I don't believe it at not 1 second. However, because Gloria has to continue to live the lie, it's causing people to feel some type of way. Now, let me say this. Let me go back. So Glorilla's family, has come out and spoke out, specifically her sister, who looks just like her, And the sister had a lot to say about Glorilla. Now, according to the sister, and I don't even have it in order, so we just gonna go with the move. But according to the sister, she said Glo got on, and then Glo left and went on by her business and never came back for the family. Also, according to Glorilla's sister, she said that Glorilla don't help her mama. Her mama still got to work down at the FedEx. She said, and it's wrong. She said all she did was buy her daddy a car, and her daddy, after buying that car, she said the daddy don't have no money to put gas in it, so the car parked. Then she went on to say how Gloria comes from a family of 10 children, which was wild to me, but it makes sense because Gloria looked like she didn't have no home training when we saw her on Facebook. But Gloria came from a family of 10 children and a mother who homeschooled them. I learned a lot. So apparently Glo was homeschooled along with her siblings, and her mama had the idea that y'all don't need no outside friends. Y'all could be each other friends. But she said when they finally did get to school at some point in their childhood, they used to be so poor and starving that they were hungry. And whenever they would get in trouble for being hungry, or I'm sorry, according to this sister, they would get in trouble and get whoopings for being hungry. She said they used to be in there eating ketchup packs, ketchup sandwiches, Taco Bell, hot sauce, all types of stuff just so they could eat. So what that told me was your mama either struggled really bad and tried her damnedest to do what she could for her kids and just couldn't, or your mama wasn't shit. It ain't my place to judge. It's just the only two conclusions I came to. But anyway, she come out and say all these things about Gloria neglecting them and not doing for them. And the internet is split on how they feel about it, because half the people feel like, girl, you know, if I was on and I had money, there's no way I could leave my family behind. And you know, I ain't gonna lie, I used to think that too. But people be like, there's no way I could be on and leave my family behind. And I get that. But then other people feel like, shit, the people closest to you be the ones who did you the dirtiest, who walked you down the worst, who did you, you know what I'm saying? It goes with the idea that people are rarely killed by people they don't know. Y'all ever heard of that? You normally, when people are murdered, they are normally murdered by people they know. It is very rare. Listen to me. It is very rare a person is murdered by someone they don't know, because there has to be a personal what's the word? There has to be something personal between two people to make somebody want to end someone's life. I'm using that to say, if the way it works is, what did I just say, girl? I just lost my damn thought. Oh, yeah. So people are killed by people closest to them. That would mean that the hurt that Gloria has gone through in her life and childhood probably came from the people closest to her. So with that being said, I understand the other side too. Just because you're my family don't mean I have to do things for you or that I should do things for you. Because certain people and families don't need to be taken care of. See, this is one thing as well. We're going to get into the show and going to get into this business. Let me tell you something. We, for a long time, Black America, our ideals coming up was, regardless of anything, you take care of family. Even if your mama drag you down to the ground, if your daddy do this, it don't matter. That's still your mama and that's still your daddy. While I think we should get back to that in a healthy way, I do understand the generation now saying, hell no. Because the generations here now don't play like that. That was for the old school. And those people in the old school who followed that path, a lot of them ended up hurting themselves even more. Okay? So I want to say that to say this. Family don't necessarily mean that you have to go back and take care of them, because a lot of times that be your worst enemies. Let's get into the first thing that happened. So it says, oops, Glorilla's sister Scarface calls her out for allegedly not helping parents and siblings, accuses her of leaving them behind in Memphis and letting their mom work at FedEx. Quote, our dad just borrowed $100 from our mom. She ain't F with you since she got on. It's been 4 years. It says, Glo's sister is pissed. Victoria Woods, a.k.a. Scarface, took to Facebook to get a few things off her chest about her family. In the post, she claimed their parents were struggling and that Glo had not been financially supporting her 9 other siblings. That's too much. If you didn't know, Glo is the 8th of 10 children, and her sister, Victoria, is the 5th of those 10. It says she claims that following Glo's skyrocketing fame and fortune, she hasn't done much for their family like she says she has. My dad has to borrow $100 from my mom. My parents are not good. She claimed, she claimed after users responded that Glo took care of their parents. She says, my mom still works at FedEx. She's in the video. The Jag she got don't got gas. Victoria explained after social media users questioned what happened to the Jaguar Glorilla gifted their father in his retirement. It says the entire situation is unfortunate. Glo has yet to respond, but she has. We'll get into that. And something else tells me she's irritated about this. So let's get into the first thing the sister had to say, girl.
Y'all man, I'm talking about y'all favorite rapper. Y'all favorite rapper ain't shit, and I'm getting tired of it. Y'all mad. Fuck, y'all talking about she ain't obligated. How the fuck she ain't obligated when she want to sit here and all them interviews and talk about the struggles we been through and then reach back and help none of us out, but got her friends wearing the shit. And my mama still working at FedEx. Y'all better get the fuck out of my face. Y'all man, I'm talking about y'all favorite rapper. Y'all favorite rapper ain't shit, and I'm getting tired of it. Y'all mad. Fuck, y'all talking about she ain't.
All right, my bad, y'all. So that was one of the clips she said, and this is what she wrote. And our mama working at FedEx, bet y'all didn't know that, but Glo a millionaire. Yeah, all right. Then she says, I'll really go live and expose y'all favorite rapper. Same mom, same dad, 10 siblings. Y'all think she this y'all think she this upright ass person when she really not ain't F with you since she got on, and I'm consistently getting acknowledgement for being her sister, and she ain't F with you at all. Gloria Woods called my bluff. It's been 4 years. Why the media haven't seen your siblings? And don't say because you protected, you're protecting us because we still in Memphis. It's because y'all talk about our struggles and y'all don't F with you. It says, now let's talk about it. And them friends obligated, the F out of here, get that Jag. F out of here. That Jag she gave him don't even have no gas in it. Let's talk about it. Let me say this, y'all. She has a point, the sister. Because I seen Toya do that too. Make a whole living off of the struggles from her family, but don't want to include her family. Now, Glorilla's story is Glorilla's story. She has the right to say, this is where I came from and this is what I struggle with. Family don't have no monopoly on that. If you are included in her story, that's on her. But I understand if this is what's happening in this situation, because I don't think that's what's happening in this situation. But again, I don't know. I wasn't there. But I've seen it happen in the Toya situation. I've seen it happen in the Keisha Cole situation. They use the struggle of the family as a way to get them on. But yet they don't even want to deal with the same family. Now, on the flip side of this, she don't have to come back and do nothing for nobody in that family. Whatever she has done for the people in the family is good for her, but she doesn't have to come by and do anything for the family. I'm sensing a lot of entitlement here from this sister, number 5, who feels like, girl, you sitting up here playing like you rich. And this is the worst part, because she looked just like Glo. Look at her. I'm pretty positive everywhere she go, somebody stop her and say, your sister, your sister, your sister. So even this one here, she can't even play like she don't even know Glorilla. Because I'm pretty positive everywhere she go in Memphis, they know her because of her sister. And put yourself in her shoes just for a second. I'm not saying she right. But let's just say you had a sister who was as famous as Glorilla, and y'all look just alike. This bitch rich. Every time you log in on Instagram, she posting from a different country. She on courtside at basketball games, and then you look up and you in the hood. I ain't gonna lie, that'll make me want to fuck that hoe up too. I ain't gonna lie, that'll make me want to go Cain and Abel. Bitch, you got me fucked up. No way. Girl, I can see the frustration. Because even if she want to act like that ain't her sister, there's no way. Because everybody in the world knows by looking at you. Girl, that's your sister. Finesse 2 times siblings too. They're another group of them. You can't deny them. So I can only imagine how she feels. Even if she want to act like F her sister, she really can't because she look just like her. So let's get into some more of this girl because she wasn't stopping there. She went in on Glow. Hold on, let me go find. When I tell you, I don't know if this is all one live, and then she I don't know if this was all one live and then people broke it up and just put it on the internet, or she just kept coming back. I don't know what it was. Whatever it was, she had it on her mind. Let me see what this one is. Hold on.
I'm talking about y'all favorite rapper.
Yeah, we saw
y'all favorite rapper ain't shit, and I'm getting tired of it. Y'all mad. Fuck, y'all talking about some she ain't obligated. How the fuck she ain't obligated when she want to sit here and all them interviews and talk about the struggles we've been through and then reach back and help none of us out, but got her friends around and shit. And my mama still working at FedEx. Y'all better get the fuck out of my face. Y'all man, I'm talking about y'all favorite rapper. Y'all favorite rapper ain't shit, and I'm getting tired of it.
All right. Let's go here. Now, this is supposed to be a video. This is supposed to be a video from when the daddy got the car. And this is the sister saying the daddy don't have no gas for the car. All right, hold on.
Hey, hey, everybody.
This Glorilla gifting her daddy the car. She says, this is what the sister says. Is them friends obligated? The F out of here. That jack she gave him don't even have no gas in it. Let's talk. She says, oh, we already said that our parents not straight. Our dad just borrowed $100 from our mom. Y'all think y'all know shit and y'all don't. I had to give my mama $1,800 on a $2,400 rent because y'all favorite rapper blocked her. I'm tired of being quiet. So apparently, according to the sister, Glorilla blocked her mama and she had to give her $1,800 on the rent.
So we celebrate my dad for his retirement. So how long? 30 years? 29 years at the post office. I'm pretty sure the post office appreciate all your hard work. You know I appreciate your hard work. You 4 years, little girl. So I got a gift for you for your retirement party. You gotta come outside. Yeah, I got a gift for you.
I need a little bit of space. Right? Give me a little bit of
Hey, everybody.
Hold on. So that was a video of her gifting her daddy the car. Hold on. And this is what the sister was saying basically. But my thing is, was the daddy with them when they grew up? This is a genuine question. Like, did the daddy help raise them? We'll get into it. But anyway, the sister said this was all cap because her mama still need money for the rent. And she's the one who have to help the sister. And the daddy just retired from the post office or whatever. Let's get into some more. It says Gloria's sister, Scarface, continues to go off on her claiming that she left them behind. Says Glo bought their father the smallest house on the block and that he retired on his own. You bringing folks around that cross you bad. How is that fair? Oh, she said fair. Now, she's talking about Glorilla's dad. I guess people were saying, oh, Glorilla retired her daddy. At 29 years at the doggone post office, Glorilla ain't retired shit. That man retired his damn self. That's how I go when you work at a good job. See, a lot of niggas used to working at the not the post office, at the corner store. And y'all don't know how it go when you work at a real job that offer benefits and retirements and whatnot. If he worked at the post office for 29 years, he retired his damn self. I promise you. I promise you. This ain't the corner store. You get benefits at certain other jobs, okay? You know what's crazy? It's funny you say that. Somebody said post office is a good job. You know my partner, I know somebody who child got on at the post office and didn't even see it as that. Back in the day, what we value in life, post office is a good job. Not these kids. These children don't give a damn about no post office. Let's get into her going off on her sister again.
We used to have days when we wasn't eating. But motherfucker ain't obligated. But you want to get on interviews and talk about the struggle. You want to talk about the struggle. But yeah, ain't one of us shining, fool. Ain't one of us shining. You got everybody else in this hole. You giving money out. You bringing motherfuckers back around. You didn't cross you badly because Sanchez watch you get your ass beat. On God. Watch you get your ass stomped. And I remember when Clea did this shit. She watched you.
This is what I don't understand too. If you grew up black in the hood, or if you grew up black and you know when you grow up black, we have fights when we grew up. It's just what it is. Why do people be feeling like it's an aha moment to be like, I remember when you got beat up when we was in school? Yeah, you're not going to win every fight. Even the bully gets beat up once. Like, that's not really an aha moment to me. Like, oh yeah, I remember so-and-so beat you up. Okay. Now what? Like, what do we do with that information? You know what I'm saying? Like, but that goes to show you that it's coming from a place of hate. Hate. Let me let her finish.
And you brought her back around. And she went live about you. And you brought her back around. She on the stage with you. How the fuck is that for her?
What Khalil with that head? Let them know what you Khalil.
The Khalil that brought her. Yup.
Khalil get van?
Yeah, good get van. Khalil get van. But you got Sanchez back around you. Like, bro, you know, like, we used to have days when we wasn't eating. But motherfucker ain't obligated. But you want to get on interviews and talk about the struggle. You want to talk about the struggle. But yeah, ain't one of us shining, fool. Ain't one of us shining. You got everybody else in this hole. You giving money out. You bringing motherfuckers back around. You didn't cross you badly because Sanchez watch you get your ass beat.
Oh, so she's saying that the person that she got around her either whooped her ass or watched her get her ass beat. But maybe that's not as bad as some of the things y'all done did to her. Like, the more she started talking, the more I understood why Glo don't rock with them.
Oh God, watch you get your ass stomped. And I remember when Clea did this shit. She watched you. Just saying that motherfucker come out some hate shit, bro. It's been 4 motherfucking years, bro. It's been 4 years. Then I'm just seeing motherfuckers like, no, bro. Then mama sitting here in this whole struggle. Y'all thought she bought a house. She did not buy my mama no motherfucking house.
So my thing is, it's 9 of y'all. I hate to keep cutting off, but it's 9 of y'all outside of Glo. Between all 9 of y'all couldn't put nothing together to make sure your mama don't have to work at FedEx. It's 9 other, well, I'm going to say 8 because she said one of their siblings got autism. So it's 8 of y'all. You mean to tell me out of all 8 of y'all couldn't find a way or a system to make sure your mama is straight? Because take Glo off the table. Glo done went got her money. She said, F your mama. The rest of y'all couldn't get nothing together to make. Why y'all putting that all on Glo? Your mama shouldn't have to worry about her bills because she got 8 other kids somewhere amongst the city that should make sure her bills is paid. If we going to think about our mamas like that, if we are to say our mamas are to be held on this high pedestal and our mamas should be taken care of, then my thing is 8 other kids, you motherfuckers should have been making sure mama was straight. But you can't because y'all ain't doing nothing. Y'all just want to put it all on Glo. Y'all got to stop.
Stop lying. She did not. She bought my daddy a house with his trick ass. And then he got the smallest house on the block. Fuck, talking about she retired. That man retired on his own time and she didn't retire shit. On God. Fuck. And now y'all know what Gloss did, how did she got, man, so look, all of us been struggling. We was homeschooled. All of us stayed in the same house, 3rd through 7th, darn right, homeschool could not come out the fence. We could not come out the fence, bro. You remember? You remember, right? We could come out the fence. I used to sneak this saying no motherfucker come out some hate shit, bro. It's been
Damn, she said the mama and them homeschooled them and they couldn't come out the fence.
Inside the motherfucking house. When all of us, when we got adult, we became adults. We was like stupid to the street life. We were stupid to like common sense because we was like segregated. We was in the house. My mama used to tell us, it's 10 of y'all better be each other's best friend. Oh God. Situation had came about where we end up going to school because my mom used to beat the shit out of us, and you ain't finna beat the shit out of me while I'm hungry, so I'm finna call DCS on your ass.
So now that's why Gloria said, fuck your mama. You just said y'all used to get your ass whooped for being hungry. No wonder Glo said F your mama and y'all. I would have said that too. You think I'm gonna let my mama abuse me all my life and then grow up and take care of her? You just said y'all would get your ass whipped for being hungry. Why would she come back to that? I would run so far away from that. I don't give a damn if I gotta go sell my ass. I run so far away from that shit. You bitches will never see me again in life. Not even in death. I put it in my will. You hoes can't even come to the funeral. I sure would. Bitch, I would put it in my funeral to have security at the door. I don't even want these hoes at the visitation. No, sir. Tell them hoes do a balloon release round the corner. Oh, yes. Oh, girl, y'all crazy. Girl, y'all come out of hell. No wonder Glo. Girl, Glo got out that house, put that chin up in them arms with the hustling, bitch. Glo said, bitch, not today, bitch. Out of here. Out of here. Girl, I ain't gonna lie, I'm with Glo. I'd have left y'all too.
That's exactly what happened. When she talk about the fifth child, I'm the fifth child because I'm always been the outspoken one. But I was hungry, and you not finna whoop me for being hungry. Fuck. She was to beat the shit out of us. On God. So when she did all that shit, I called DCS. Yes, I called DCS. I called DCS on our mother. I got tired again. Inside the motherfucking house. Y'all, man, I'm talking about y'all.
Wait, man. I think I got an extended version. Hold on. My girl said, I got tired of being hungry. So I went and got something to eat and I got a whooping. That's crazy. Hold on.
I'm gonna post indeed. That girl. Oh, that mean you watching, bitch. That mean you watching, hoe. Fuck. You just mad because all that shit getting out. You better stop fucking paying me if I call Clea on your stupid ass. The one that stomped you with them Timberlands, bitch. Stop playing with me, hoe. Oh, God. I know you got in 3-4 fights with her and still lost. So, bitch, that yeah, Sanchez sat there and watch you, bitch. Let's talk about it. Talking about some Indeed.com. This all really trying to get off. What you mad because everything you haven't done coming to the light? Is that why you mad? I don't get no fuck about being labeled as no love. Because if Finesse doing some lame ass shit like that shit wrong. I don't get no fuck. On God, I don't. Talking about some Indeed.com. Yeah, bitch. Now the whole motherfucking world know how you is, ho. Indeed that. Fuck, you can at least take care of our autistic brother, bitch. That's the least you can do. Yeah, I know he ain't did shit to you. You don't care. Well, get off my live, bitch. If you don't care about shit, why is you on here? Why is you watching me? Tell her to go live. Speak her truth. Fuck. You know, some folks say Finesse 2.0. Nah, but that shit crazy how a motherfucker get some little money in that pocket. And let's not forget, bitch, we had a cousin with you, and you booted her out the group because you claimed some money came up missing. But I think it's just you don't want family with you. Let's talk about it. Yakia, our cousin that was with you, you booted out the group, claiming that she stole some money from you. You claim she did this shit, bro. And you got our 2 siblings down there being fucking slaves. Begging for $40 on a phone bill, bitch. You don't remember? Oh, fuck. Talking about some Indeed.com. Right, that's what I said. But this hoe up and at it. This hoe up and at it at 3 o'clock in the morning, but y'all want to talk about me. I wasn't even finna go live no more. I was just finna do interviews on the sorry ass bitch. I wasn't finna go live no more. That's all I finna do was a couple of pieces of interviews.
And this why I don't fuck with them interviews. Now she about to go try to make a bag and go drag the girl on interviews. And because people who either don't like Glorilla or people who want to see something negative come out, they gonna eat that shit up. I'm pretty sure Tasha K called her. No shade. I'm pretty positive either Tasha K done called her or she done called Tasha K, because this right up Tasha K alley. But what people don't be realizing is these people be on these interviews saying a lot of this shit because they really be it'd be a lot of jealousy. You see what I'm saying? It'd be a whole bunch of stuff. A whole bunch. Yeah, it is different. She can't wait to get on the interview to drag for Glow. That's
I'm seeing my sister on the big screen.
Hold on.
With Brandon Ingram. She with a basketball player.
There you go.
She ain't even making music no more for y'all.
Here come the jealousy. Listen.
And she ain't even trying to make a tune, a piano, a guitar, nothing for y'all. She with Brandon Ingram.
There you go. Listen.
Fuck. Talking about some Indeed.com. Yeah, bitch. And I'm finna get paid, ho. I'm finna put all this shit on the table, too. Not do these up while you talking about some Indeed.com, ho. I might get a couple of business off of this shit, bitch. Now what? And I'm finna do these interviews, too. Now what? Now what? Because all this shit I'm talking about ain't even all what didn't happen. Bitch. Why you want to talk about some motherfucking Indeed.com? And I just showed them motherfucking message for that fat ass Memphis media bitch sat there and sent you the shit back. It been 4 years, Glow. Damn, Glow. It's been 4 years. When one of us gonna shine with you? I know it ain't gonna be me. I know it ain't gonna be me no more. It probably never was gonna be me. Y'all want me to sit here in silence? Everywhere I go. Oh, you look like Glow. Oh, you sound like her. You even laugh like her. I'm talking about, you know how embarrassing it is to be at the club, mother. That's Glosser, that Glosser. And I walk outside to a Malibu bitch. Y'all don't know how embarrassing that is. And I got to sit here and fly. It's like, yeah, this is my other car. You know what I'm saying? The other one in the garage.
Didn't I tell you that's what it's about too? Didn't I tell you? And I swear I didn't even watch the rest of this video. She looked just like Glow. Everybody in Memphis, everywhere she go, know she Glow's sister. And she broke. She ain't got shit. But that's her problem. Because what she could have did was capitalize off being Glow's sister and went and got a bag. Oh, y'all want to recognize me as Glow's sister? Good. I'm about to pull up to the club and do a club. I'm about to do a booking at the club. Since y'all want to recognize me as Glow's sister, bet. I'm about to play this Glow sister shit till I can't play it no more. She could have used this opportunity to come up on a serious bag, but she don't have no hustle. It sounds like all she do is this. She don't have no hustle. You look just like the bitch. All you had to do was take that and run with it. But you don't have no hustle, no nothing about yourself. So you just gonna sit up there and feel played every time they see you broke because your sister lit, and now you want to take it out on your sister. I understand why she left your bald head ass back. I'd have left your dyke ass back too. I ain't gonna lie. No way I'd have took you with me, bitch. You can't be trusted.
Yeah. Fuck. Do you know how this shit feel? Them folks said, bitch, you have my whole face. But see, y'all ain't understanding this shit. Her success is our success, bitch. Whether y'all like it or not. But she want to act like it's not. So now, Gloria, you pushed me to this shit. Y'all talking about why you bring this shit on the internet. How long have it been? How long have it been? 4 years, right? When is this bitch? She probably gonna sacrifice me.
Look this way, bitch. I told you don't go live.
I told you not to do this shit neither, but shit, you probably already is sacrificing.
I mean, hit Illuminati. Yeah, Illuminati. Yeah, the bitch still in Memphis. It ain't hard to find her. She look just like me. She probably gonna sacrifice my ass. I ain't gonna lie.
She gonna call your guy.
But if I get fuck God,
then he gonna call Jay-Z and he gonna put the word in.
Damn, y'all think this shit for real?
Yeah.
I'm about to go everywhere with a ski on.
Wait, not them scan her with the Illuminati duck ass. Shout out to the siblings. The ones in the back said, hey, I told you not to call. I told you not to even go live. The sister in the back said, yeah, I told her too. Then the brother said, hey, they gonna go get that Illuminati shit. She gonna call your daddy. He gonna call Jay. And it's gonna be over for you. Look at her. Y'all think that shit real? Duck ass. You so stupid. Girl, I can't stand it. Girl, black people is funny. Now she over here contemplating if it's real. Stupid ass.
Damn, this fucked up. Yeah, I'm the one she sacrificed on God. But it's gonna be a paper trail. So if I end up dying, just know y'all need to go for her. Fuck, why this whole talking about some motherfucking Indeed and shit. Y'all cons sitting here and saying she supposed to take care of 12 motherfuckers. Y'all dumb, stupid, non-brain ass bitches.
Oh,
she ain't taking care of nothing. Fuck.
Oh, Lord.
She bought my sorry ass daddy house. Whoop-de-fucking do. He still over there broke as a motherfucker. That nigga literally don't have 2 cents to rub together. My mama, she got a dude or whatever, so that's the reason why she's still making it. With that fake ass text message she sat here and put on motherfucking line, that was not our mama, bro. That was not, my mama don't even text like that, fool. Oh God. That was not our fucking mama, bro. So stop trying to cap for the motherfucking internet, bitch. You know that won't her. Then you got my motherfucking little brother texting me, bitch, stop saying my name. I don't want them to know I'm doing DoorDashes. Oh God, he's sitting there mad as a motherfucker. And I'm like, bro, this shit needed to be known. Cause y'all worship her.
That's a fact.
And bro, I'm saying though, I got robbed. I got literally fucking robbed off a motherfucker. That was my motherfucking chick. They took the money from me. They probably think they were gonna do it again if I ain't press charges.
How much it was?
$1,200.
So they robbed you because
I got that information too. Hold on, these junky motherfuckers. Hold on.
This whole look like Currency. They used to rap with No Limit. That whole look like she on her jet life. That whole look like Currency. Shantae.
I got that shit in the phone too.
They robbed you because y'all good.
Yeah, and they thought she was giving me something. I'd be fresh and shit like that. You know, looking good. They thought that shit. So they said this motherfucking robbed my ass in the mail. Cause what they thought, oh, this Glorilla sister, she fucking with her guilt. Bitch, they took my money. Fuck.
Wait, she got robbed because she Glorilla sister and they thought she had it? I'm not laughing at her getting robbed. I swear to God. That is not what I'm... But wait, she might have more of a point. Did she get robbed because she Glorilla's sister and they thought she had it? If that's true, then Glo, you gotta send her something. You gotta send her something. I ain't gonna lie, you gotta throw her something back. If that girl got robbed because they thought that she had it because she your sister, you gotta send her a little something. I ain't say send her a whole bunch, but you gotta line her pockets with something now. Come on now. The right is right and wrong is wrong. If my sister looked just like me and I don't rock with her, but then she got robbed because they thought she had it because we sisters, I ain't gonna lie, I would have thrown her a little something in the envelope. Not too much. Just a little something to say I saw you and I appreciate you. Glorilla, dirty bitch.
I had to sit here and borrow from Cash Out, bitch. Oh God, fuck. Hold on, I'm finna find this shit.
Nigga, right?
These junk asshole cons trying to, I ain't gonna even bring that on no attention because they're gonna get that whole clap. Your cons want to sit here and post shit talking about some get your folks on. Ho, how about that 3.5 you stole, bitch? Friendsindeed.com, bitch.
Nigga wrote in the chat, and that's how we ended up here. Bro, I swear to God. I thank God I don't have a sibling that I look just alike, especially if they weren't famous. Because if I had a famous sibling, bro, and this motherfucker all on the internet getting it, and then I'm in the hood getting robbed because they think I got it, nigga, I ain't gonna lie. I probably will crash out on the internet too. I ain't gonna lie. I probably come on here and crash out too. More than likely, I'm coming on here and crashing because y'all don't understand. Oh, she looks so bad. Wait, she was going in, bruh. She was going in. Let's get into a couple of more things. Hold on, y'all. Get the likes up on the video, bruh. I couldn't. It was just so much at one time.
Stupid on this on Facebook. She not obligated. She not obligated, but she obligated to do shit. Motherfucking friend. Y'all got me. Then, bro, they acting like. Then they coming like a mother gave us shit anyway. That was on the airplane getting signed and got it, and you ain't see not one sibling on that. And his big ass probably got something to do with it too. Tell that big ass I want him too. I got all these groupies stupid.
Not you want to fight Yo Gotti. What'd he do?
Y'all man, I'm talking about y'all favorite rapper.
She won't fight Yo Gotti. What he did? Now, Yo Gotti somewhere not saying, now see, how did I get into this? I ain't even say nothing. Nigga said they want to fight Yo Gotti. What that blockhead nigga got to do with it? Your sister don't rock with you, girl.
On this on Facebook, she not obligated. She not obligated, but she obligated to do shit. Motherfucking friend. Y'all got me. Then, bro, they acting like, then they coming like a mother gave us shit anyway. That was on the airplane getting signed and got it, and you ain't see not one sibling on that. And his big ass probably got something to do with it too. Tell that big ass I want him too.
I wonder if Yo Gotti seen this and what he was saying. I probably been high as the cost of living laughing at this whole.
Gloria was never homeless. Who was homeless? She was not homeless. Fuck, then y'all want to see her talk about some motherfucker. She bought my daddy a motherfucking Jaguar just to look good, and that man broke as hell with a house full of roaches in South Haven. And yes, my mama still working at FedEx. Fuck, and for that not Marco, for that Tula bitch, ho, this ain't got shit to do with you. I'm being the backup dancer, ho. Fuck, y'all sitting here trying to come to justify her. She got 10 siblings. 10 siblings. 10. Not one, not two, not three, not four, not five. She has 10 siblings. An autistic sibling. Gloria has been on for 4 years. 4 years. The only relatives y'all have seen, and that's really because y'all Gloria was never homeless. Y'all brought me out because I look just like her. On God. Y'all want to know now was her sister because she don't. Y'all can sit here and say she tried to sit here and hide us and do all this shit to try to save us. That bitch don't do shit for us. I haven't got a red cent. My brother, I got 2 siblings staying down there with her. 2 siblings.
All right, we saw that. Yeah.
One of my brothers called my mama, asking her for $40 to pay his phone bill. You got Rambo riding in nice cars. That's not our cousin. He riding nice motherfucking cars. You damn right I'm obligated to something. This bitch want to sit here and talk about us sleeping with red, and then she was telling the truth. You know, you used to be in the house. Flat air mattress, all this shit laying on the floor. Y'all talking about, you just could have reached out to her. How many times have I reached out? I reached out to this bitch twice. I reached out to this hoe twice. Twice. Got a brother working at TJX. I got a brother who been seeing this motherfucker man suffering. Y'all brought me out because I look just like her. But you got the next nigga at weed farms and all that shit. You got the next nigga doing this. But you want to sit here and talk about our struggle. And bitch, you was not homeless. You was not homeless before you hit. Stop lying. You could have stayed with my mama or my daddy. You just wanted to be fucking all damn day. And they weren't going for that shit. Let's be real. You was not homeless. Fuck. Y'all glorify her ass though. But you got the next nigga at weed farms and all that shit.
She said Gloria wanted to be hot in them streets. That's why she wasn't living with her mama, because she wanted to be hot in the ass. And her mama and them said, not in my house, slut. And she left. At least she left. I commend her for leaving. At least she said, well, girl, if I can't be a slut here, I might as well go where I can. Okay. So now Glorilla posts some texts basically saying that she do talk to her mama. Let me go get these texts. According to Glorilla, she do talk to her mama often, and that she posted some text messages to show that. And the sister had came out and said that it wasn't real. Let me pull up the text messages. Hold on right quick. Hold on. First of all, let me show y'all this. Is this it? No, not yet. Hold on. I want to pull up the text messages that Glorilla posted to show that she have worked with her mama, or at least sent her mama something, I guess. I don't know. Hold on. All right. Give me 1 second. Y'all get the likes up on the video while I pull this up. All right, here it is. So Glorilla had posted courtside, you know what I'm saying? I guess that's the best way to handle haters. Glorilla posted courtside, and she had this to say. Well, she posted this text message. Basically, I'm sorry. She posted this text message just showing that she has talked to her mama, and this is supposed to be screenshots. But it says, according to Ma and them, thank you so very much. Really didn't want to ask you because you already do so much for us. I thank you so very much for all that you do. I don't take it for granted at all. I really do love and appreciate you so very much. God bless you for your honor, respect, kindness, and love you show to me. You're such a blessing to me. When I become a millionaire, I got you. Meanwhile, I'm praying, keep you in God's hands continuously. So I don't know if this is her sending this to her mama or if this is her mama sending it to her. But either way, Glorilla posted this to basically combat the fact that Glo on here saying that she does for her mama. Now, according to Glorilla's sister, she said that that's not true. She says, where's the time and date on that bitch? And it's actually her number. And is that actually her number? Let's get into Glorilla's sister's response to Glo putting that out there.
Fuck that dated. My mama don't even text like that. Our mama don't text like that. What the fuck that dated? You mad because you got exposed to everything coming to life. She still working at FedEx. A manager just inboxed me. Appreciate that, manager. Take care of my mama while you there. She go to work from 3 to 5 or 3 to 6. Stop lying. Now, where the fuck that dated? My mama don't even text like that.
So, according to the sister, those texts were fake. She said, because they mama don't even text like that. There's no date and no time or whatever the case may be. Now, remember somebody jumped in the comments and told the sister she needs to get on Indeed.com. For y'all who don't know what Indeed.com is, it's basically a website to find you a job. So the people was in the comments trolling the sister saying you need to get off of here. Your sister money is hers and you need to get on Indeed.com. That's what she kept saying. Y'all keep hollering Indeed.com. Y'all keep hollering Indeed.com. Well, Glorilla is paying attention to all of this and she reposted. If somebody says, no, Scarface posted, our mama work at FedEx Ho, not me, because Glorilla posted this. Let me back it up. Somebody posted, if I send you this, just know I'm finna beg. So this had been going around, which I used in my thumbnail. Glorilla reposted it, basically making fun of her sisters online, begging her for money. So now Glo says, I had, nanny boo boo. When somebody said, if I send you this, just know I'm finna beg. And then after that, Glo posted this, her sister in a FedEx outfit. Gloria posted her sister in a FedEx outfit and then put up Indeed.com. And then somebody says, no, Scarface, the sister says, our mama work at FedEx Ho, not me. But Glo found it funny and reposted it and put up Indeed.com. Nigga say our mama work at FedEx Ho, not me. You know what? What makes it funny is her reactions, the sister. It's not funny the things that's happening. It's the sister's reaction to the things that's happening that makes this so funny to me. Like it's like she getting hit with so many curveballs. She don't even know how to react to them, but she just going with the move. You know what I'm saying? Girl, Glorilla sister, go lay down, girl. You not cut for this type of internet, girl. Them people gonna drag you down to the ground, girl. Nigga said, our mama worked at FedEx, not me, ho. Oh my God, the sister is funny as fuck, and she ain't even trying to be funny. That's the craziest part. The sister funny, and she not trying to be funny. You know what I'm saying? But girl, here's another way for you to make a lick. You ain't got to drag your sister down, girl. You got to take this internet fodder and go with it. You got to go with the move, girl. Look at she done posted. She ain't been letting off on Glow neither. Look. She posted this, calling her sister out. What's the music on here? She said, she looked like me. Stop saying I look like her. I'm older. Thank you. So this is her and her sister. That's her with her sister there. Okay, as you can see, so Glow was with her sister one time. Look like she met y'all in the bike. In the bike at a game where y'all couldn't get in. It looked like Glow came met y'all outside. This is not funny. I'm sorry, y'all. It's only funny because the sister really heard about it. That's what makes it funny. It's only funny because the sister really truly feel played. And to be honest, she don't really have no reason to feel played. But in her mind, she really feel played. That's what makes it so funny. Because girl, what? What is happening? Girl, leave your sister alone. Not even the parents. Somebody said, oh, on guard, y'all ain't gonna help y'all siblings if y'all get rich. What the F? Scarface responds and says, not even the parents. And then she says, is them friends obligated? The F out of here, that jag she gave him don't even have no gas in it. Let's talk about it. Listen, the sister been going hard. Ham hard. Do you hear me?
Y'all favorite rapper?
Yeah, we already saw that. She been going too hard. Let me just say this about Glorilla's sister. First and foremost, in a way I understand you, Fat. I do. Because you look like her more than any one of them goddamn siblings. And I ain't gonna lie, it would drive me crazy to be broke, poor, and disgusted. And everybody to know me for my sister with the money. I ain't gonna lie, that'll piss me off. That'll make me angry and bitter too. Because I can't even hide and camouflage and act like I don't want nothing to do with you. Because everywhere I go in Memphis, they all know I'm your sister and you own. And I'm over here asking for $2 for gas. So I get it. But girl, Glorilla doesn't owe anybody anything. I think y'all mama failed y'all. Raising y'all, 10 siblings, homeschooling y'all, big failure. It was too many of you niggas. I don't know what happened to your mama that made her think homeschooling was the best move, but whatever that move she thought was going to be the best probably made y'all worse socially. Your words, not mine. According to the sister, she said when they became adults, they were awkward. They were weird. You know what I'm saying? So there's that. Your mama also either struggled to feed y'all or didn't give a damn. Either way, your mama is probably part of the biggest reason why Glorilla ran and never came back. See, Glorilla got out. Y'all still stuck. And now when I say stuck, I don't mean physically. I mean mentally. Y'all still stuck. Glorilla found a way out. Gloria found a way out. Y'all still stuck. To this day in 2026, y'all still stuck. That's why you're on the internet cussing her out, calling her everything but the child of God, because you really resent the fact that she found a way out and you didn't. You still stuck. For real. She really resents the fact. Glorilla's sister resents the fact that Gloria found a way out. I tell y'all, it's like the crabs in the bucket, the crabs in the barrel mentality. You are tricked to believe that the one that's being grabbed is the one holding on to the one at the bottom. No, it's the one at the bottom holding on to the one being grabbed. He's so afraid that the crab getting picked up is going somewhere better that he'd rather pull him down and keep him in hell. I keep telling y'all that. Y'all, we've misunderstood the crab in the barrel mentality completely. It's never for the one that's being pulled out to grab the one to take them with them. It's the one that's being stuck down that'll pull you down. Because, bitch, if we gonna all die, bitch, you gonna die with me. I'm scared you might get something. You might go somewhere. You feel what I'm saying? You might excel. So I gotta hold on to you, not knowing this motherfucker going off to the slaughter. The crab is about to get burrowed to death. Not even realize it. That's what the mentality is. That's the sister. She's the crab at the bottom of the barrel, holding on to the one getting picked for fear that they're going somewhere better. And you got to take your lick on that. Gloria found a way out. You didn't. This the worst part. You still got the same 24 hours in the day to find your way out. It's not going to look like Gloria's way. It's going to look like your way. But instead of you taking that energy that you putting on Gloria to finding your own way, here you is putting all your energy into making sure Gloria life gets torn down. And listen, I'm not saying Gloria don't deserve this. Maybe she does. But I'll say this part. If she deserves it, it ain't for you to provide her karma. Only thing this girl's gonna do, this sister, is enact a whole bunch of karma on herself. So busy trying to take Gloria now because you haven't found a way out that now you about to enact a whole bunch of karma on your damn self. It's not gonna work out the way y'all think it's gonna work out. Clarissa Shields even came out and said something about it. Let's go get Clarissa Shields and what she had to say. Clarissa Shields came out and she said this. Hold on. And shout out Clarissa Shields because she has family that has done the same thing to her. So her family has gone on other places, Tasha K, and dragged for her. And Clarissa said, damn, one of my family members I ain't seen in 9 years. And they on there dragging for me like they knew me down. Hold on. I just can't. I don't know. I just don't be into it. I don't like Mad Day people. Mad Day people. Mad Day people hit different to me. I don't like. I don't trust Mad Day people. I'm scared of them. Not physically, but you know what I'm saying? She says, I don't care how rich I am. I don't owe anybody nothing. I decide to do for you, help you better appreciation, better appreciate it. Ain't nobody obligated to you because y'all come up hard together. I actually busted my ass for my riches. Ran miles, fought men, prayed, trained every day for 3 to 4 years straight. Sacrificed me hanging and having fun, having a fun childhood. No parents, no parties, no liquor, no drugs. Just grit and grind. Just because we're family and we had it hard together don't mean I owe you because I made it. It says, and truth be told, you can do all of the above for your family. Buy cars, houses, food, help with their kids, bills, and guess what? They still will not appreciate it or respect you. If you want to be rich or famous, how about you work hard for it? Sacrifice your nasty entitlement, facts, for a better attitude. Set your alarm and get up in the morning and pray. Go outside and network, get a job, stop buying liquor and weed and etc. And maybe you can save you up some money for you and for you a vehicle. No one is entitled to your earned money, your hard-earned money. It says this generation just wants handouts and I hate it. She's absolutely right. She's absolutely right. Glorilla's sister was given so many ways and plays to make money, but because she's so fixated on tearing down Glo, she can't even see it. She could have came the hood celebrity just off of being Glorilla's sister. Hear me out. She could have became a hood celebrity. It probably wouldn't have paid her much, but she would have got in clubs free. She would have drank for free. You feel what I'm saying? She would in the hood. A hood celebrity is a real thing. Real talk. A hood celebrity is a real thing. The hood celebrity a lot of times get more position than the people on the TV. She could have capitalized this shit so many ways, but she's so focus on tearing Glorilla down. You see what I'm saying? Then on top of that, like y'all see, it's 11 of you motherfuckers. It's 10. That girl ain't obligated to take care of y'all. It's too many of y'all to put y'all heads together and figure something out. No, she ain't obligated to take care of y'all. It's a lot of y'all made horrible decisions on purpose. And now you're stuck here looking crazy. Now it's up to that girl to make sure y'all straight. Nah, I'm good, love. Enjoy. Glow doing better than me. Glow, you doing the right thing. Let them hoes windmill to their head, to their hands can't windmill no more. Because like Clarissa said, you be done everything for them and they still resent you for it. Child, Glorilla, and that sister is a mess, honey. But I'm here for it. I'm here for it, y'all. Let this be a lesson to y'all because we coming into a season. We are coming into a season where people are coming on. People are pulling. Let me tell you, get me up here. I'm already up here. Let me tell y'all something. We coming in on a season where the last shall be first and the first shall be last. We coming into a season where the last shall be first and the first gonna be last. A lot of people about to crash. A lot of people about to crash. Not just on the internet, in your real life. We are in the season. We ain't coming up in the season. We in the season. We are in the season where the last shall be first and the first shall be last. It's so many people about to crash. Online, people you know in real life, family, people about to crash. I'm telling you, pay attention. Some of the crash outs going to be valid, but the majority of them going to be capped. Use your discernment and figure out what is what. Because most of these people that's about to crash on the last being first and the first being last, if not all of them, are doing it out of jealousy and they got evil and hate in their heart. And guess what? Them evil spirits just creep right on in and use them up. Just use them up like they nothing. It happens, I'm telling you, and it's about to happen even more. Mark my word, in your real life, even take the internet off the table. In your real life, start paying attention. Pay attention, and you gonna know what I'm saying is the God's honest truth. Thank you for the super chat, Divine Energy. Thank you so much. Says ain't no MFing way. I'm going to let any man or woman, for that matter, disrespect me like that. Oh, I think we've read that one. This energy can go extremely good or bad when necessary. We talking about the Corey Holcomb thing. Yes, I agree. Thank you so much. Being True Love, thank you for the super chat. Says never saw Corey chat have less than 8K at a time. That's what I'm saying. Unless some of them be bots, which I don't think so. But again, I never been over there outside of the beef. Corey got a following over there. He do. But he gonna lose him if he keep doing what he doing. Tisha, thank you so much for the super chat. Says Jimmy got his neck broke messing with his kinfolk. Jimmy crack corn and I don't care. Jimmy got his neck broke messing with his kinfolk. There you go. I get it. I'm tracking. At first I was lost. I saw Jimmy, then I got it. Gotcha. Lashes Pure Organics. Thank you so much for being a member for 16 months. Says, Vu, did you know Sherry Shepherd's son has autism and some developmental delays? No, she's so wrong for that. It hurts me because my daughter did that. Wow, I did not know that. No, I did not. That's crazy. I hadn't followed Sherry Shepherd's story since all of that happened. But no, it would make sense, though. That's crazy. Oh, man, my heart goes out to the child. Jay New Orleans, hey boo, thank you for the super chat. Said this is gonna be my family when I cash out. Facts. Says people who feel entitled are almost always the ones who use their proximity as obligation. Poor people teens. Listen, talk. Cause see that obligation and that entitlement. Let me tell y'all something. Get me up here, bitch. The way I'm sitting in front of this camera, bitch. 7 days a week, bitch, like baldhead Tony. I wish a bitch would. Do you hear me? And it take work before you get on this bitch. I wish a bitch would. The way I'm busting my ass on this here, I swear to God. I swear on everything. I hope a bitch would. I hope. I don't even wish. I hope. I want you to. The way I'm sitting my black ass in front of this camera with my back hurting on a day-to-day basis playing in, man, watch out. Watch out. Man, watch out. Ain't nobody behind me. I ain't got no producers. I ain't got no editors, no writers, no directors. It's just me. It's a one-man show. I wish a bitch would. Girl, you know how I go. But you right, Jay New Orleans, because that's going to be, if my family decide to cash out, hey, whatever they said I did all that shit. Now what? Man, watch out. Man, go ahead on, man. Thank you so much for being a member for a month. Jay New Orleans says, we are all on a journey, and many will never explore because they tied to stagnant people. Ooh, talk. He says, who weaponized love in years to keep you near? You be surprised. Narcissists. It's our family members. It's our friends. It's our, that's how I go. Narcissist weaponizes that to keep you near. That's exactly their MO. Yep. Jay New Orleans, thank you again for the super chat. Says Terry from Soul Food was right. F the family. Hello. Maturing is realizing when Terry said, you know what? F the family. I let the family in my house and fate my husband. Terry was taking care of everybody's bills around them, making sure everybody eat, making sure everybody lights stay on. Even her sister, after stealing her high school sweetheart. And y'all gonna send fate to my motherfucking house so she can sleep with my husband? Yeah, Terry should have shot everybody in the house. Terry should have burned the whole house down. Quiet as it's kept. Jay New Orleans, thank you for the super chat. Says content creation is right there. If you can't find a bag of your own, you better stay off my phone. Hello, losing in a win-win ain't nobody else's fault. Oh, you spitting. When you starting your channel, Jay New Orleans? When is you starting your channel? Because you'll be spitting. When is you starting your blog or your vlog? So I can subscribe. I'm ready. Because you'll be spitting down to the ground. You need a vlog, even if or a blog. Start your Facebook page or something. Just get on there and get the writing fat. You'll be spitting. You'll be spitting down to the. If you don't want to get on the camera, that's all right. Just get on your Facebook and just write. Because you'll be spitting down to the ground. Somebody need to hear this. Thank you, Jay New Orleans. You're absolutely right. Content creation is right here. In the age of digital content creating, if you can't create nothing, that's on you. You can't really blame nobody. That's on you. That's only on you. That ain't on nobody else. Jay New Orleans, I sure would look forward to if you start a blog. I don't give a damn if you put it on the internet or if you put it on your own website. I would sure be interested if you started a blog because you have very, very, very good takes. With that being said, though, I'm about to get up off of here, y'all. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to everybody in the building. Shout out to the replay gang. Y'all like the video, subscribe to the channel if you are new, and also like the video for everybody. And you know how it go. Never pay it back. Always pay it forward. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace.
Can you hear me now? Oh, let's go. It's your boy Big Chew, the voice of the beat. You know what I won't blaze up. Come on, blaze up.
It's the beat for me.
Wow. For your guy, for your B-O-Y. Drop it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Do it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Come on, baby, we live. For your boy. For your boy. Also for your boy.